never be there. We have some coffee. Pepper soup where you know what? Pepper sun coffee. Some coffee pepper powder. A shishi raw. Some coffee pepper powder. Me powder. A shishi. Some coffee pepper powder. Me powder. A shishi. Me powder. A shishi. Me powder. A shishi. Me powder. A shishi. Me powder. Some coffee pepper powder.
FDA Aji Ejadi Nkrato Yatum.
Looking for a location that gives your business a competitive edge? Dawa Industrial Zone offers world-class facilities, direct access to major trade hubs, and a thriving business ecosystem. Whether you are setting up in the manufacturing, logistics, or services, our ready-to-use industrial spaces and supportive policies make expansion easy. And if you're not an investor but you know someone who is, you can refer them and earn a commission. Convert connections into cash. Refer industrial land buyers and earn. Join leading businesses already benefiting from Dawa Industrial Zone strategic advantages. Get started today or refer a business and get rewarded. Visit www.diz-ghana.com or call 055-20-40,000. Dawa Industrial Zone, where businesses thrive.
It's time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for our January 2026 intake at Lancaster University, Ghana. Experience world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience right here in Ghana. For more information, contact us at +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
New Kivo Hot Pepper Powder. Moko shoo! This advert is FDA approved.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck or maybe your bank account too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to the luckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana Cedi into 500 times more. And the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Play responsibly, not for persons under 18 years. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
City 97.3. More variety.
The city is alive on 97.3.
City 97.3. Accra.
There can be no other than 97.3. No need to change. Keep it tuned to City. You're number one. Don't look no further. We've got it all covered. City FM.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Good morning to life.
Good morning.
Music, talk, inspiration, in perspective.
Express yourself. Good morning, my neighbor.
City FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
City FM 97.3.
I don't look like So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Adum, Wadum. I've been through a lot, but grace sustained me. My test is now a testimony. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Adum, Wadum. It was you, my lawyer in that courtroom. It was you, my soldier on that battlefield. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace.
This is Citi 97.3.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise. This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Adum, Wadum. Hey, Adumo, Nyame, Adumo, Adum. Eya Adum tina mitiasi, Eya Adum tina mewoho. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Adum, Wadum. Who has changed my story? Who has given me a song? Turn my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. You have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. You turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you. Hey. Could not have sailed through without you. Your loving kindness, grace and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Adum, Adum. Could not have made it without you. Hey, could not have sailed through without you. Papa, your loving kindness and grace and mercies brought me through. So the essence of my praise is all centered on your grace. Adum, Adum,
6:31 on
Adum,
Thursday, the 30th of October. Diana Hamilton. This is called Adum.
Adum.
Grace. God's riches at Christ's expense. God's work for man. The ability, the strength and favor that only God can give. Really, really looking forward to today's show. It's the penultimate day in the month of October in the year of our Lord. And the show is called the City Breakfast Show. We're broadcasting from Accra at Dabraka to be precise. And my name is Bernard Avile. I'm here with the team to bring you the very best breakfast programming. Starting off with the newspaper review segment. We go through the headlines for you, give you some good angles. There's business news at the top of the hour, 7 o'clock. There's sports news. Lots of feedback coming in from various places. Refuse collectors threaten shut down. As if the city is not dirty already. We'll continue with the conversation about rice. Started off talking smuggling. Yesterday, rice farmers say they have over 200,000 tons of rice unbought, unsold. We're delving deeper into the matter. All these and more coming up between now and 10 o'clock. It's an interactive program. Here is the WhatsApp number 054-998-6996. Later in the morning, the DG of SNIC joins us. Even before he comes, people are sending all kinds of questions. And so let me say good morning to Francisca Kakra Forsen. The Kakra means he's a twin.
The second twin. Good
the
morning,
second
Bernard.
of twins. Yes, and Richard the last guy.
Yes.
He's a big man.
Yeah, they was right.
It's good to see you guys. How are you doing?
Shall I we need a system inside?
Yeah, so what are the newspapers saying?
The Ghanaian Times says this morning, settle outstanding arrears, ESPA edges government, and their spokesperson is not looking good here. She's not happy about the non-payment. Accra is dirty. Also, the front page this morning, manage debt or risk economic setback. ISE, our people are talking, and new electronic medical record system in the offing. The Minister for Health is promising after the chaos with the existing one.
I'll take you to the Daily Graphic front page stories. Refuse collectors threaten shutdown, demand payments by November 7.
Hey.
Other stories, government aims at stable currency. That's according to President Mahama. New payment regime to clear road sector debt within 90 days. And that's according to the minister. Also, PAC commends MIIF CEO for competence and reforms. On the back page of the Daily Graphic, Health Minister uncovers $100 million e-health scandal, rolls out 4-week fix.
Let me take you to the Chronicle. Westec Management Course in... No, it's actually Waste Management. Forgive me, the way it is. Course in financial distress. Appeal to government for urgent rescue. The same story. Light Wave refuse Akando's shutdown claim. And the Lands Ministry Logis Group to use science-driven methods to reclaim degraded lands.
So the Daily Guide, an ex-Buffer Stock CEO wife charged over 78 million Ghana Cedi theft. That's the big story on their front page. Other stories, Speaker goes mad in quote, over MP's absenteeism.
Oh, already?
Yes.
But they only resumed school last 3 days. They are not going. MP.
And Supreme Court
There's nothing they happen for the system.
See, they go to the ends of the earth to get into parliament, and when they get elected they realize that not all that glitters is gold. Then they start looking for courses to do, start looking for things to do.
No, that some they import
it
clothes into
doesn't
the country.
speak well.
Where they will come Bernard, we be woo.
When they travel for conference, they come back with lace. Charlie, this man not even fear of MPs. Hey, you.
Right, MP, you know what.
Okay, so I'll continue with the Daily Guide. And SC dismisses Edubuahin claims against judge. Also, Lightwave clears air over digital health system shutdown. And RNAQ Holdings launches 300 million Ghana Cedi scale-up fund.
Then finally, from me, the Daily Post newspaper has a story of the ex-Buffer Stock boss and the wife, and the action against them. Another big one says Supreme Court throws out Atacha and Edubuahin's motion to remove judge from $7 million cyber defense software case. And the other one, former deputy NSA boss Gifty Owari Mensah was simultaneously enrolled as national service person, the paper is claiming.
Yeah, it was found in some audit reports which is widely circulated. Let me take you online. Air traffic safety engineers suspend planned strike. This was something we heard a couple of days ago. Now we're told the association has suspended their planned strike action. Dr. Asante says recent African elections are a mockery of democracy. He was referring to Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, and what's happening in Tanzania. Nana Kuredu was strong-willed and fearless even as a child. Fritz Bafo speaking on the point of view yesterday. Bagbin says MPs who fail to attend sittings risk losing their seats. Meanwhile, Ghana to assume full membership in Partnership for Information and Democracy. This is President Mahama. And we are told that GRA pilot online system to tax digital and e-commerce businesses. Channel 1 News Online. I won't return to Parliament if anti-LGBTQ plus bill isn't passed. Whole West MP.
Who is that?
Your man. Whole West. Yeah. Meanwhile, stop illegal excavator and chemical imports to end Galamsey. This is Professor Abavari. Africans must rise to defend democracy. Asa Asante. And then there's a number of stories from the Fritz Bafo interview. Nana Kuredu acted as a counterforce to protect Jerry Rawlings' presidency. Fritz Bafo speaking to me yesterday on the point of view. In other headlines, new LMS or new health data system awarded to LHIMS is competitor. This Okoboy. So there seems to be a war of words between the current Minister of Health and his predecessor over this LHIMS thing. Right. My Joy Online is talking about the same Emmanuel Bejra vowing on live TV that if the bill is not passed, he won't return to Parliament.
Oh, Honorable Bejra, we need you.
Well, that's what
we have bigger problems. So you,
that's your problem. He has a bigger one. Show up to work or risk your seat. Declared vacant. Speaker is warning MPs. There's also another one from the NSA scandal. CBN received 516,000 Citi monthly under fake volunteer registration amounting to 8.2 million. This is a report. So a lot of details coming in from those reports. The High Street Journal is talking telecom. It says creating a competitive telco space cuts international boss, makes strong case for review of MTN's SMP status. Also, Canal Plus entry into Ghana. 7 critical questions consumers and policymakers must ask despite the good news.
Have they reduced the thing?
Which people? No, they are talking. This Canal Plus taking over multi.
So have they reduced it?
Well, technically they have.
We're still running the promo.
They are refusing to understand that the promo is a reduction.
Let me take you to the.
Now, let me go to the US. Okay. Donald Trump has slashed fentanyl tariffs to 10%. In answer, China will buy US soya beans. So basically, you slash, I slash. You raise, I raise.
Okay.
You talk, I talk.
Yes.
He's photographed here with Xi Jinping at the Korea summit.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're also here.
Yeah, it's good they are meeting, and we hope.
Okay, let's start with this story about health people. Sanitation people say they won't collect the ball again.
Yeah, on the front page of Daily Graphic, and the story by Jocelyn Kafui Nyadi reads: The Environmental Service Providers Association (ESPA), made up of refuse collectors and other sanitation service providers, has appealed to the government to settle outstanding payments owed to waste management contractors by Friday, November 7 this year, to save them from total shutdown nationwide. The executive secretary of ESPA, Ama Oforientri, said at a press conference in Accra yesterday that members of the association were on the verge of total shutdown due to the severe operational and financial distress confronting the waste management sector. She explained that most service providers, including waste collectors, transporters, and treatment facility operators, were struggling to sustain operations because the fees they received from the Metropolitan, Municipal and District Assemblies, or MMDAs, could not cover the costs of the service rendered. At the same time, they were confronted with long delays in payments for services rendered for the past 2 to 3 years.
Wow. That's the story that's training all over.
Yeah, still talking about the environment. We're told 22 remanded for illegal mining in Amancia West. The story on page 3 of the Ghanaian Times says 22 persons, including 21 foreign nationals, believed to be from Burkina Faso, have been remanded into prison custody by the Bekwai Circuit Court for engaging in illegal mining activities along the river bodies at Esase, Bontefufo in the Amancia West district of the Ashanti region. Now, the suspects were arrested during a dawn operation last Wednesday, following a joint intelligence-led exercise by the Amancia West District Security Council, the police command, and then also the armed police unit. It goes on to talk about some other things, but what I don't understand, when they catch the Chinese people, they deport them, right?
No, now they say they will not.
Are you sure?
I think there was an announcement last week.
Because that's for the Africans, they are prosecuting
last week.
What kind of
I think last week
that?
or so, some Chinese people were caught in Galamsey and they were processed for court.
Because my position is that when foreigners commit crime, prosecute them, let's put them inside.
That is the law.
If it becomes a case that
idea that they'll be deported is not lawful. Stop illegal excavator chemical imports to end Galamsey. Professor Abavari reporting on Channel 1 News. He's the UTAC president for KNUST. He has urged the government to intensify efforts to curb illegal importation of excavators and harmful mining chemicals into the country. According to him, despite recent progress in the fight against Galamsey, the continued influx of these items through Ghana's ports and borders remains a major setback to government efforts. He posted this on Facebook, identified excavators, changfangs, and mercury as the 3 key enablers that sustain illegal mining operations. He says, unless these items are effectively controlled, the environmental destruction caused by Galamsey will persist.
Yes, and on the topic of Galamsey and Changfang machines, the EPA says ban fabrication, sale of Changfang machines.
Are they advising or they are
Well, they are banning. They are banning.
Good.
So the story on page 6 of Daily Guide says the Environmental Protection Authority (EPA) has, with immediate effect, banned the fabrication, importation, sale, and use of Changfang machines in the country. While the EPA acknowledged the fabrication and sale of the machines have provided income for some individuals, it's indicated that their use in river mining has led to widespread pollution of water bodies, siltation of river beds, and destruction of aquatic life. Quote, in exercise of the powers conferred on the Environmental Protection Authority under sections 3, 2b and 35 of the Environmental Protection Act 2025 Act 1124, the following directive is hereby issued. That the statement said. The directive prohibits the fabrication, importation, sale, and use of the Changfang machines in the country, citing serious risks to the environment.
Let's stay with the environment. Lands Ministry and Logis Group to use science-driven methods to reclaim degraded lands. That story is on page 2 of the Chronicle. Says the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, in partnership with Logis Group Limited, a wholly Ghanaian-owned company, has launched a pilot land restoration initiative aimed at reclaiming degraded lands and improving community livelihoods in the Amansia Central District of the Ashanti region. Details.
Let's come to farming. So, following the discussions about the rice glut and the failure of the buffer stock to purchase, Abigalata has reported on Citi Newsroom that farmers to boycott 2025 Farmers Day celebrations. Or I need to say some farmers or some farmer groups. Now it says the leadership of some major farmer groups and agribusiness associations have declared a nationwide boycott of the 2025 Farmers Day celebration, citing government inaction and worsening conditions in the country's food production sector. The decision, announced in a joint press release on Wednesday, October 29, involves rice producers and millers, maize farmers, mechanization service providers, input dealers, and apex farmer associations, together with key players in the agribusiness value chain. The boycott will affect this year's Farmers Day events at the district, regional, and national levels. According to the statement, the action stems from what the farmer groups describe as, quote, deep frustration over the government's failure to address mounting challenges, particularly those affecting rice, maize, and soya producers. The groups accuse the government of neglecting its promise to buy locally produced rice and maize through the National Food Buffer Stock Company, as assured by the Ministry of Food and Agriculture in a public statement on September 23. Quote, despite repeated government assurances, farmers are still waiting. No action has been taken, and the situation has left many producers unable to sell their harvest. They are talking also about the influx of cheap, expired, and smuggled rice into local markets, which they say are often backed by politically connected importers. These imported products, they allege, are repackaged and sold without proper regulation or tax compliance, severely undermining local farmers and millers.
So I'll stay with the subject of rice and the National Farmers Day as well. Yesterday, our conversation with the Peasant Farmers Association, the 200,000 metric tons of local rice unsold, captured by the Daily Guide. President of the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana, Charles Nyaba, has expressed worry over tons of unsold rice in the northern regions of Ghana. He was speaking on a local radio show. He was actually speaking on Citi FM.
If you mention that name, what will happen?
He said rice farmers. This is Daily Guide.
On a local radio, so we are local radio.
He said rice farmers are currently.
What do you think you are international?
At least listen to a local radio show with international acclaim.
Speaking on, so I'll do the correction.
No, you read what they wrote there.
Speaking on a local radio show, he said rice farmers are currently burdened with about 200,000.
Maybe one day we should also review the paper without mentioning his name. So this is a local newspaper. What kind of nonsense is that?
Okay, let me bring you. This was on Citi yesterday in the morning. Let me bring you the other story. Volta region to host 41st National Farmers Day, and this is a story from Daniel K. Orlando in Ho. He says, he writes, the Volta region will host the 41st edition of the National Farmers Day celebration, scheduled for Friday, December 5, 2025. Under the theme, Feed Ghana, Eat Ghana, Secure the Future. The announcement was made by the Volta Regional Minister James Gunu during a press soiree in Ho. He described the selection as an honor and an opportunity for the region to highlight its vast agricultural potential and rich cultural heritage.
Let me take you to two quick related stories. Page 4 of the Daily Democrat says Ghana hosts 7th Agro-Food and Plastic Print Park Expo, showcasing innovation and sustainability. The 7th International Agro-Food and Plastic Print Park exhibition has opened in grand style at the Accra International Conference Center, gathering exhibitors and industry leaders from 15 countries to explore the future of agriculture, food processing, and packaging in West Africa. Because of what we'll be doing in November, please go there and see how proper packaging
It's actually happening as we speak.
Yes, so please, you have to go there. And then also the other story is on page 5. Says the Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu-Ejari, has reaffirmed government's commitment to empowering women in agribusiness as key drivers of Ghana's economic transformation. Then there's a story related that quotes the Minister for Agriculture as commending female what do you call it? Yes, like women in cocoa production.
All right, Bagbin is saying MPs who fail to attend sittings risk losing their seats. Now, this is CitiNewsroom.com. Speaker Bagbin has expressed deep disappointment over the continuous absenteeism of some MPs, warning that disciplinary action will be taken against those who fail to attend meetings. Addressing the House yesterday, Mr. Bagbin said he had received attendance reports for the first and second meetings, but decided not to publish them in hope of improving attendance. However, admitted that the decision had backfired. It looks like this was a catastrophic mistake I made. I should have challenged the headmaster. I should have brought it out and referred the matter to the privileges committee. He said he didn't want to release the list because he wanted to he didn't want to expose the MPs, hoping that they will change and they are worsening their attendance.
But isn't that the only way?
Well, he indicated that, sometimes carrots and sticks, right? He indicated his directive to the parliamentary clerks to record attendance for the current meeting and noted that members who were absent will be punished in accordance with parliamentary standing orders.
Okay.
All right. And then the other issues there.
Okay.
Now, still in parliament,
okay.
The MP for Whole West, he says that he will not come back to parliament if the anti-LGBTQ bill is not passed.
Yeah, I beg you, make it come back.
Whole West MP Mano Kwesi Bedra has declared that he will not return to parliament if the proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family value bill is not passed and assented to. Speaking on Joy News PM Express on Wednesday, Mr. Bedra said his stance is based on principle and moral conviction, not politics.
Okay, well, let me take you back to the Ghanaian Times. There's a story on the back page, regulatory compliance matters. Now, GSE shuts down factories over substandard products. The story is by Stephanie Brinkman and says that the Ghana Standards Authority has shut down factories in Ifienya and its environs for producing substandard products on the market. Now, the action follows laboratory tests conducted by the authority, which found that materials and finished goods at multiple sites did not meet the national standards.
Francisca, what do you have for us?
Yes, from the Daily Guide, Professor Nabila passes on, and the story reads, former president of the National House of Chiefs, Naba Puganswa, Professor John Sebiyam Nabila, has died in Accra after a short illness. A delegation was dispatched to inform the Naire, the king of Mamprugu, before the death could be formally announced, according to sources.
That man was a colossus in academia.
Naba Puganswa Professor John Sebiyam Nabila was installed as the Ulugu Naba on May 22, 1993. He served as president of the National House of Chiefs and was a prominent figure in Ghanaian traditional governance.
Two stories from the National Service scandal. One is on Citi Newsroom, one is on My Joy Online. A forensic audit by the Auditor General revealed that former Deputy Executive Director of the NSA, Gifshaw Mensa, was irregularly enrolled as a national service person while she was already a full-time salaried public official. According to the audit findings, she was manually added to the NSS database on March 16, 2021 based on a Master of Public Administration degree from KNUST. Despite her ineligibility under the NSA statutory regulations, she was placed on the national service payroll and assigned a post at Kobilmahagu Sobria Primary in Tamale. However, the report states that she never reported for duty and did not undergo biometric verification, yet continued to receive monthly allowances. The audit uncovered that her annual allowance of 6,708 or 559 cedis per month for 12 months was deducted in full and paid to a vendor via the marketplace platform under the guise of a credit facility. Then, still on the national service, a CBNT received 516,000 1,000 cedis monthly under fake volunteer registration amounting to 8.2 million. So this same report, this forensic audit by Auditor General covered questionable payments to the then Chief Executive. The audit, part of the technical and forensic review of the CSMP and Metric app, revealed that he was irregularly registered as a volunteer under the service number given there and listed as deployed to Kumeu Farms, even though he officially worked at the NSS headquarters in Accra. And then they also put out some amount he received.
Okay, so let me bring you this story about the ex-Buffer Stock CEO and his wife. They've been charged over 75 million Ghana cedi theft. This is captured on page 3 of the Daily Guide. Former Chief Executive Officer of the National Food and Buffer Stock Company Limited, Hanan Abdul Wahab, and his wife Faiza Seiduwuni have been charged by the Attorney General for allegedly stealing and causing financial loss to the state totaling 78 million Ghana cedis. Charged along them is Richard Sam Asante, who is said to be on the run, as well as the Ludiba Foundation and Energy Partners Limited, two companies related to the couple. The accused persons are facing charges of stealing, fraudulently causing financial loss to the state, abetment of stealing, money laundering, defrauding by false pretenses, intentional dissipation of public funds, using public office for profit, dishonestly receiving, and intentionally causing financial loss to the state. And I'll stay with the Daily Guide just to bring a brief on the SC dismissing Eduboahin's claims against the judge. And the story reads, the Supreme Court yesterday unanimously dismissed an application filed by former Chief Executive Officer of National Signals Bureau, Kwabena Eduboahin, asking it to prohibit Justice Eugene Nyantenyadu from further presiding over his trial, alleging bias. The accused had alleged that the judge was caught in a continuing operative bias demonstrated in his prejudgment and or predetermination of the critical issue of the essence and import of exculpatory evidence in aid of fair trial as spelled out in Article 19 of the Constitution.
All right.
Yeah.
Sky.
Talking about public sector institutions, there's a story on page 11 that is coming in from the PAC commending MIIF for honesty and institutional reforms. The story is by Ben
The current one or the former one?
Okay, so it's the current one. So he
because
says
the former one was raided by the OSP yesterday.
Oh, okay. Was he or is this Dr. Sledge who was raided?
Yes, Smith. So that's what I'm saying, that whilst the guy, so yesterday,
the OSP went after Dr. Sledge.
So yes, so OSP raids Dr. Sledge's Trasacco residence, seizes luxury items, and I'm sure you know that Nana Yaudu, probably known as Dr. Sledge, who I think is the former CEO.
Really? No, he did business with the people.
Okay, let me read it. OSP has conducted searches at the Trasacco office of Nana Yaudu, probably known as Dr. Sledge, and at the East Legon office of the Goldrich Company Limited, as part of ongoing correct investigations into alleged corruption related to MIF gold trade program. According to the OSP, the searches were carried out on Wednesday under warrants issued by the High Court in Accra. Dr. Sledge is under investigation for suspected corruption and corruption-related offences linked to MIF Gold Trade Initiative, which is alleged to have resulted in loss of about $94 million to the state. During the operation, the OSP Asset Recovery and Management Team reportedly seized several items, including luxury vehicles, jewelry, firearms, and documents connected to landed properties. In September, the OSP detained Dr. Sledge after he failed to meet bail conditions.
Yes, so this one says the chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee, this is the story in the Ghanaian Times, of Parliament, Abena Osei-Asare, has highly commended the acting Chief Executive Officer of the Minerals Income Investment Fund, Mrs. Justina Nelson.
So that's the new CEO.
Yes, for her forthrightness, competence, and commitment to institutional reform. The committee is sitting yesterday to review the Auditor General's report for that particular institution for 2024. Mrs. Nelson earned her praise as she impressed members with her detailed explanations to issues flagged, exhibited a sound grasp of the financial regulations of our country, and demonstrated proactive efforts to address audit infractions inherited from previous.
Meanwhile, the Bono Regional Police Command has interdicted some officers captured in a viral video allegedly extorting money from motorists. In a statement signed by Chief Inspector Thomas Akila, the PR officer of the command, the police said officers involved have been identified and taken off duty to allow for a thorough and impartial investigation. We thank God for viral videos of people caught doing wrong things. Long may it continue.
Yeah, guys, let me just quickly give you some advice. No, these days the person doesn't need to stand and point the phone at you to record you. Sometimes the gangui that the person is wearing, the chichi, like
So advise them to stop doing
the glasses. No, that's exactly what I want to say.
Don't tell them the tricks that we used to record. They should no. You see, because if you tell them, they will look for other ways. They should stop collecting bribe.
You see, the point is that
you see, your country cannot develop if policemen stand by the roadside and collect money from a passenger or a driver. How ridiculous is that?
You know that some can collect mumu.
Look,
Oh yes. Oh, yes.
now let me end with this standoff between LHIMS vendor. Now, former Health Minister Okoboy has urged the government to seek a mediation through the Office of the Chief of Staff to resolve the ongoing impasse between the Ministry of Health and the vendor managing the Light Wave Health Management Information System. Speaking on Channel 1 Newsroom on Wednesday, Dr. Okoboy said the current tension between the Health Minister Kwabena Mintah-Kando and the LHIMS vendor threatens to derail a nearly completed national digital health project. He warned that scrapping the existing contract in favor of a new one would result in unnecessary financial loss and delays, stressing that only a fraction of the project's funding remains to be completed.
Yeah, meanwhile, the Lightweight people are refuting Kando's shutdown claim. We'll bring you details of those stories much later today. But please, the mumu, you can't be using mumu for that. It's very, very wrong.
Should stop collecting. You know,
Brad. And yes, you would
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Sika boom. Fidelity Bank say save and win. Muntio. Sika boom. Just deposit and begin. Sika every 500 CDs you keep for a month, you get 1 point all at once. More deposits gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. How many points? 1 point every 500 CDs. What if you win? 5,000 CDs monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana CDs.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Sika-boom.
This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Oh, jump on now. Go, the go. Google me. At what time when you come back, we are not hear the sound of your car. Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same, right? It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, you go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they boss my mind safe be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
Go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
City Business News at 7. Valex, Lee's, EcoBank and MTN. Neil Atilate is here with the details. Good morning.
Hello, Bernard. Good morning. This is the breakfast edition of City Business News right here on 97.3 City FM, brought to us by MTN, Valex and EcoBank. Coming up, investor confidence waivers on stock market over capital gains tax. Also in this edition, government advised to prioritize fiscal discipline ahead of IMF exit. Later on in the bulletin, GRE pilots digital system to boost e-commerce tax collection. Grateful for your time this morning. I am Ni Latte. Details now. Let's begin from the stock exchange because investor confidence in the capital market is coming under pressure following the introduction of capital gains tax on securities. Although the Ghana Stock Exchange remains one of the best performing markets globally, the new tax could weaken its competitiveness and discourage investment inflows. Managing Director of the Ghana Stock Exchange, Abena Amwa, believes while confidence in the market has started to recover, more must be done to sustain growth.
We need sustained macroeconomic environment. That is what the potential issuers tell us, that their interest rates are still too high. Loans in 20% and above is not competitive. Power costs are still too high. Productivity of the Ghanaian we still need to get more competitive there. And of course, there's still a lot of discussion around the tax framework that enables and encourages more investment. So for us, even on the GSC, we are struggling with Ghana now implementing capital gains tax on investors who invest in securities, making us one of very few markets in Africa with this policy, and making our markets less competitive compared to these other markets. And this is one of the areas we want to continue to engage in with policymakers to ensure that investors come and finance the economic development, be it in infrastructure, be it in corporates, be it in government finance.
Managing Director of the Ghana Stock Exchange, Abena Amwa. Away from that, market analysts are pushing economic managers to take full advantage of the favorable gold prices to strengthen Ghana's foreign reserve buffers even as the country's external position continues to improve. Ghana's gross international reserves have climbed to $12 billion, up from $10.7 billion in August, providing about 6.5 months of import cover. While this progress is encouraging, sustained accumulation of reserves, they say, is the surest way to maintaining stability amid global economic uncertainty. Economist Professor Patrick Esumin, who spoke to Citi Business News, said the current reserve levels provide some relief, but must be built up further to cushion the cedi and sustain investor confidence.
I don't think what we've seen over the last week is enough trend for us to say that the gold has peaked and that the price is going to come down. But we know that gold is not going to stay at this record high for the foreseeable future. At some point, the rally will stop. And I think that's why it's important that we take advantage by building reserves upon reserves upon reserves, so that when the hard times come, you have enough reserves to support the currency and keep it stable, and not necessarily to cause it to appreciate. So I think it's good that we take advantage to stockpile the reserves. Yes, our reserves are historic high, but it doesn't prevent us from, keeping more of the reserves, so that when in the periods will come where our commodities are not doing so well, we'll be in a stronger position to keep the city stable.
That was economist Professor Patrick Esumin. Now, prioritize efficient public spending and sustainable debt management as Ghana prepares to exit the IMF program next year. That's the proposal by the Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research, ISE, to government. According to ISE, maintaining fiscal discipline will be critical to consolidating recent gains in macroeconomic stability and ensuring the country does not relapse into unsustainable borrowing. Here is Citi Business News' Daniel Sakite with more.
Director of ISE, Professor Robert Darko Osei, made the remarks during a media engagement on the sidelines of the launch of the 2024 State of the Ghanaian Economy Report. The report noted that Ghana's public debt rose from 42.9% of GDP in 2013 to 82.9% in 2023, before declining to 61.8% by end of 2024. It emphasized that for debt to contribute meaningfully to economic growth, it must be directed towards strategic investment in productive sectors of the economy. Professor Robert Darko Osei acknowledged the ongoing fiscal consolidation efforts and urged government to remain committed to efficient public spending.
If you look at post-elections cycles and relate that to your fiscal and monetary policies, you find that the first year, second year after election, we do quite well from a policy point. Once we get to the year 3, And then getting close to another election, that is when we get excited and then we do stuff. So if you asked me whether we will go off track, I hope not. And the vibes that we get from both the Bank of Ghana and the Ministry of Finance supports that view.
Director of the Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research, Professor Robert Dakonse, ending that report by Citi Business News' Daniel Sakiti. Now, the Ghana Revenue Authority is piloting a new online and e-commerce revenue mobilization system to enhance tax collection in the digital economy. The rapid growth of online businesses and digital startups has created new opportunities but also new challenges in tax administration. However, Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Anthony Sapon, makes the point the computerized system will help identify and monitor online businesses to ensure compliance and boost revenue generation.
We are also looking at the digital economy side, because the businesses and individuals are moving online, and very soon the younger taxpayers will be online. They will not be in the brick and mortar. So we are at the moment piloting an online technology that will help us to identify e-commerce and other emerging online businesses, so that if the future of income is going to be there, including crypto and all those new emerging things which the young people want to be there. So we need to start preparing ourselves for that.
Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Anthony Sapon. Moving on, stakeholders in the agricultural sector say the country's growing food glut can be effectively addressed if the youth are equipped and placed at the center of production and value addition. Ghana's grain industry, for example, is nearing collapse, with more than 100,000 metric tons of maize and rice from the 2024 harvest still unsold, with farmers expressing frustration over the lack of reliable markets and limited post-harvest support. Agricultural Project Officer with the World University Services of Canada, Timothy Akampabadai, tells Citi Business News that government must scale up investment across the value chain to create sustainable market linkages and prevent future gluts.
Talking about food gluts, yes, production, this is the peak of the season, but what we are looking at, if we are able to invest into processing, it will reduce post-harvest losses, and it will also get food available for people. So we are talking about food glut now because processing is limited, and the market is, in a way, the products that we are in are perishable as well. So investing into the value chains, for instance, if somebody is into processing of this food, for instance rice, then we wouldn't be talking about gluts, because if you process the food, then you're able to preserve it right. And then you can roll it out when there are shortages. But currently, we don't have that. The processes are not many, and they are not even available to process all the quantities that have been produced for now.
Timothy Akampabadai is Agricultural Projects Officer with the World University Services of Canada. On the forex market this morning, the dollar is trading at 12 cedis 50 pesos, the British pound at 16 cedis 70 pesos, that of the euro could be sold to you at 14 cedis 60 pesos. Be guided. These are rates from forex bureaus and not the Bank of Ghana's published interbank rate. And that's it for the bulletin this morning. More news available on our website, citynewsroom.com/business. I'm Nila Atilate. Do have a good business day.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s, you lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244 644048. I repeat, or call 0244 644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valix Lease, affordable document management solutions.
Hey, Ruben. Every 2 seconds notification. The Momo keeps on coming. It keeps on coming, eh?
Ma, I am the community Momo man now. People send money, and with the Momo app, every payment is done. My transactions are flying.
Hey, Adeng.
Ah, ma, you didn't know, eh?
Over 2 million Ghana cedis is up for grabs in the Stillman Saka promo. Transact more than 100 Ghana cedis with your Momo app, and you could win daily, weekly, and monthly cash prizes, and 100,000 Ghana cedis grand prize. And it's not just payments and money transfers. Bank to wallet transactions, savings, loans, investments, pensions, POS transactions, and Momo transactions from other partner platforms qualify. This promo runs in collaboration with the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Check away, say move front and stand up back and wine and my dente. So jagela, so pressure on the coin, the rest of the yeah. Came my yappy, but I soon the tent and a man share. No.
Attention officers, schools, print hubs. Why buy a photocopier when you can lease and print unlimited? We're introducing Valex Lease Equip Limited, Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing service. From because we give you this at just 983 Ghana cedis a month. From that amount upwards, you can lease a reliable multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited with free paper, free toners, free cartridges, free repairs, free maintenance all across 16 regions. Switch to Valex Lease and keep your cash for what matters most. ValexLease.com is where to visit. 0244-644048 is the number to call. Customized payment options are available. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions. Isn't it just amazing how the world is ever changing and evolving? Fascinating to think about what the next big thing could be. A lot has changed, but guess what? So has EcoBank. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has pioneered a range of digital-first banking solutions designed for the way we live today. From the mobile app EcoBank Pay, express points across the country, EcoBank is right where you are. EcoBank is a better way to bank your way. EcoBank is the Pan-African bank. Hey, boss lady. You go get a planner, do it all woman. You're building your business one bold step at a time. Listen, MTN sees you and is sharing you every step of the way. That's why they've created the MTN Ejumapa just for you. It's more than a bundle, it's your new business bestie. Special data and call bundles. Stay connected to your customers, suppliers, and everything that helps your hustle grow. That's not all. There is an insurance component that benefits you so that all the hard work you've built over the years is protected. It's time to level up. Dial star 5060 hash now. Grab your Ejumapa bundle. Let's get to work on your success story together. MTN Ejumapa, powering women in business. Alright, and I bought you piano from Lesheho, Ghana. Is 15 years old. For 15 years, you, our cherished customers, have trusted us to improve lives across Ghana. Oh yeah. And as we celebrate this milestone, we say thank you from the depths of our hearts for your loyalty and support. This anniversary is not just about us, it's about you, our customers, partners, and communities who have made this journey possible. Together, we look forward to the future with confidence, knowing that Lesheho will continue to improve lives. Visit any of our branches across the country or simply call or WhatsApp Nana on 02700 4799 for any of our financial solutions. Lesheho Ghana, 15 years of improving lives and still counting. How do you want your engine to feel today? Confident, protected, ready to perform? Then let's talk about Shell V-Power. Shell V-Power with Dynaflex technology is specially formulated to clean and protect your engine, giving it that boost it needs. Designed to remove performance-robbing deposits so that your engine performs at its best. So fill up with Shell V-Power at a Shell service station near you. Feel performance, feel confidence, feel protection over and over again. Feel unbeatable because the best choice feels just right. Feel the feeling with Shell V-Power. Shell go well. Edwin Kofi right here with kickoff.
Pino on his right. Pierre-Emile Pino into the corner. It's 3 for Palace with 3 minutes to go. And that has wrapped it right up.
Good morning and welcome to the Thursday edition of Kickoff on the City Breakfast Show. 7 games, 6 losses and an early Carabao Cup exit. It's been a rough start for the defending Premier League champions Liverpool, who slumped to yet another defeat in what's turning out to be a nightmare season. There's more on Kickoff, which is brought to you by Shell. Shell go well. Zonda GH, Politan Ghana and Lesheho. Let's improve life. Begin with the Black Queens, and their head coach Kim Lasby-Ohegren has set his sights on qualifying the team for the 2027 Women's World Cup in Brazil, but must first guide them to a top 4 finish at next year's Women's African Cup of Nations in Morocco. The Swedish tactician, who has already etched his name in Ghana women's football history after leading the team to a 3rd place finish at the previous WAFCON, is determined to make even greater history when he returns to Morocco next year, this time with a more challenging task ahead. Let's hear from the Black Queens coach.
I just love it here, and I'm looking forward to stay here in Ghana, and hopefully we can make the top 4 in the next WAFCON. That's going to take us to the World Cup, so that's something I'm looking forward to if we can make it. And then it's of course up to the FA's president and all of the others if they want me to stay here or not. I mean, but I like it here, and I prefer to stay.
Great stuff. Looking at what you did in Morocco, took the team to third place. Would you say going again there next year is non-negotiable to repeat that run, get into the four places, and then qualify for the 2027 World Cup in Brazil?
We absolutely can do it, and that will be our goal to, like I said, to be top four and then do everything we can to win actually the tournament.
Well, the Black Queens coach also stated he remains unfazed by criticism and is fully focused on leading the team at next year's WAFCON in Morocco after guiding Ghana to the tournament.
I can't be too sad if someone telling me that I'm not good enough, or I can't fly up to the moon if someone say that I'm the best coach ever. I need to stand somewhere in the middle always and do the job. I have been a coach for a long time. I think I've been head coach for 17, 18 years in the senior team, so I have a lot of experience. I've been coaching in different countries in Asia, in different countries in Europe, in the US, in maybe one of the best leagues in the women's football. I've been coaching players from Nigeria, from South Africa, and many more. So I know there are cultural differences. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time as a coach to figure out the style and what fits this team in the best way. We used our friendly games to do it.
You heard Black Queens head coach Kim Lasby-Okegren. Now to the Ghana Premier League, where Nations FC's new head coach Frimpong Manso says he's ready to play his part in helping the club reach new heights. Speaking at his official unveiling, the veteran coach said Nations FC, already a strong force since joining the Premier League 2 years ago, has what it takes to challenge for the title, and he's committed to doing his part to make that dream a reality.
If we look at the last 2 seasons, I think nations have always been fighting for the league, and just last season, it took the last 2 games for Gold Stars to win the league. That tells you how serious they are. So for me, yes, we've come also to do our part, to make sure where the team has reached, we also try to make sure we make a mark here.
Frimpong Manso also outlined his plan to achieve success with Nations FC, drawing inspiration from his time at BBN Gold Stars, where he guided them to their maiden Ghana Premier League title.
What I believe in is to always try to build a team that is strong enough to win a title, and a team that tries to always play a good football, try to build from the back through the middle and then to the attack. But then I believe in a team that fights. Playing alone is one different thing, and also trying to also defend for the team is also another thing.
That was new Nations FC coach Frimpong Manso. Well, we know the dates now for the playoffs in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers on the African continent. Nigeria will take on Gabon on the 13th of November at 4 p.m. while Cameroon play DR Congo on the same day at 7 p.m. To England, when Chelsea legend Eden Hazard has been inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame. He's the 26th player to be added and has been selected alongside Gary Neville as the 2 former players is selected for induction this year by the 24 existing Hall of Fame members. Hazard was named the Premier League's Player of the Season in the 2014-15 season and was also the club's Player of the Season 4 times during his 7 years at Stamford Bridge. In the Carabao Cup last night, Manchester City, they beat Swansea by 3-0. Arsenal beat Brighton by 2-0 with goals from Ethan Nwaneri and Bukayo Saka. And after the game, Arsenal head coach Mikel Arteta, he praised 15-year-old Max Dallman for his contribution in the game.
I think they are able to play at that level with 15 years old, in my opinion, because of the environment and the culture that is within the team. And when somebody makes you feel so comfortable, so confident, straight away you can go and do it. At least it gives you the best chance. Then you have to have the qualities that this kid have to actually deliver against an opposition like this.
The voice of Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta. Liverpool lost 3-0 to Crystal Palace, making 6 losses in 7 games in all competition for Arne Slot. And speaking after the game, Chelsea legend Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank shared his thoughts on the current issues around the club.
So there are so many things that are not right, and he is trying to find the right module, the right way, but he doesn't have the time. And you have then Salah, who's sulking a little bit because A, he's not playing well, and B, he's also not really the main man anymore. You know, players like Citi has come in, and normally when Salah is open and free, he gets the ball from everybody. Citi is going for himself and looking for his own opportunities. So there is a little bit of what is normal with new players, because they want to show that they are worth the price tag, and they want to show that they can play for Liverpool, but the whole concept, it's not right. It doesn't feel right at the moment, and it is for Slot to come and make it right.
That was former Chelsea striker Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. And finally, Chelsea themselves edged to a win over Wolves with a 4-3 victory. Let's hear from Chelsea head coach Enzo Maresca after yet another red card from injury returnee Liam Delap.
But it's embarrassing when it's a red card like today. Like today, it's embarrassing, you know, because it's 2 yellow cards in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes. Both, I think we can avoid that. So it's not good. Yeah, after the yellow card, I told him 4 or 5 times, keep calm.
That was Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca. Newcastle also beat Spurs by 2-0. And that's the latest in the world of sport. For more on all these stories, visit citysportsonline.com. I am Edwin Kwakofi. Kickoff was powered by Shell Go Walls under GH Politangana and Shehu. Let's improve life. The City Breakfast Show with Bernard Avle continues.
If you need unique services, innovative financial solutions, we deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Even when you're stuck with nothing, no matter your situation, let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Let's share go, we improve your life.
Do you ever wonder how your car's engine is doing as you drive?
Not often.
Does it feel confident and protected, or is it tired and struggling?
I have a busy schedule, so I leave matters of my engine to Shell V-Power. With Shell V-Power, you can feel confident because it is the best ever fuel designed for performance and efficiency. Shell V-Power removes performance-robbing deposits, so you can feel protected.
Fill up with Shell V-Power at a Shell service station near you. Feel confidence, feel protection, and feel performance over and over again with Shell V-Power. Fuel the feeling with Shell V-Power. Go well.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
Hey there, all enterprise customers. We are rewarding all of you just for standing by us all this while. Simply keep doing the things you've always done with us, like renewing policies, making purchases, and more. The twist, though, you have to do them on our self-service portal via web or the Enterprise Advantage app. Once you log into the portal, access Advantage Points and do any of the transactions you're allowed to do there in order to earn points. The more you transact, the more points you earn. The points you earn can be used to redeem loads of airtime, Momo, and other rewards. It's that simple. Just visit the portal, log in, and enjoy. Visit my.enterprisegroup.net.gh or download the Enterprise Advantage app to get started. Enterprise Advantage Points, because nothing you do should be pointless.
Enterprise, your advantage.
When malaria strikes, it doesn't just make you sick. It takes your sleep, your peace, your time. Work on hold, miss deadlines, your home turned upside down. Fight back fast and strong with Vegatem, artemether and lumenfantrine combination that is tough against malaria. Sealed in durable alu package, each tablet stays effective to the last dose.
Vegatem now day, malaria don't finish oh.
Get back to work, back to health and strength, back to living life with Vegatem. Vegatem, tough on malaria, easy on you. Imported and distributed by Panacea Pharmacy Limited. Contact 059-380-2668 or 0274-182-917 for bulk purchases. Always test for malaria before treatment. This advert is FDA approved.
Are you ready to unlock the next big thing? It's a universe of endless possibilities. Get ready to be part of this universe.
Sankofa, pepper soup where you know pepper sankofa, sankofa pepper powder, a shishi raw. Sankofa pepper powder, me powder, sankofa pepper powder, me powder, sankofa pepper powder.
FDA, Aji Ejadi in Krato Yatum.
Hey, what man? Let recite ho. No way. Nexus cable metal iron one out to the biomo. Nexus cable metal fossil. At a flexible. And a conduit cable 5,000 cities Rukobiara or 1Q distributor. And I want retailer Biara. Joe receipt. And I invoice. For phone. Get your invoice and I receipt a picture. Fuck WhatsApp numbers 055-255-7781. And 053-101-8643. Damadana. Obey Sika. Womo do. The send your phone able to invoice picture. Able to use to distribute an any phone. Let's send invoice. Then mom Sikana. Remember wow phone no do. So Nexans cable. Or ISO certified. Made in Ghana Papa B. To invoice you go WhatsApp numbers there. Now what's Rebecca cashback? Radio more dead.
Nexans cable metal. Electricity no get leg. It be Nexans cable metal cable the carrier.
My people, this October, Tap Send gets something big for you.
Just send money to Ghana with Tap Send, and you could be one of the 100 lucky winners to get a full reward equal to everything you send.
Just send love home and stand the chance to win your full reward in your account.
Winners will be contacted in November, so don't wait. Keep sending and make your transfer count.
Tap Send, fast, easy. Tap Send, Papa no.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
Whether you're buying water from your favorite spots in Osu, shopping online for the latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe. From Trotro to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard. Safe, convenient, priceless.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
$7:37 on the Citi Breakfast Show. Today is the 30th day of October. It's a Thursday morning, penultimate day in the month. A number of people celebrating their loved ones.
Yeah.
Happy birthday greetings coming through.
There's an 80-year-old who has been celebrated today, Mrs. Lily Love Datson of Bethel Methodist Church, Takoradi. From your husband, Right Reverend Justice K.A. Datson, children, in-laws, and grandchildren. Grandma, I say, what's a happy birthday to you, Ate.
Okay.
Enjoy.
All right.
Now, happy birthday to Mrs. Fidelia Kwanza Fianco from your husband, Mr. Emmanuel Fianco Kwanza, your children, Nana Abna, Manuel Abna, Inshura, Odiebia, Ya Ocherwa, and Bismarck Fianco, all of Ebri Equia Pim, Mipao Josie. Enjoy your birthday. All right, so happy birthday, blessed birthday to my wife, Mrs. Comfort Ashikol Mate. Your birthday isn't just a date on the calendar. It's the day I celebrate the love of my life, my best friend, the person who makes my world brighter. My love, happy birthday from your husband, Mr. Aldovni Mensa Mate, and all our children, Andy Mate, Derek Mate, and Priscilla Mate. Blessed birthday to Daniela Adum Davis. It's a great day the Lord has made, and we'll be glad in it. God will honor and take you to the realm beyond your understanding. Enjoy your years ahead in God's grace. From Nehemiah. For Teddy Logistics, 30th October, Gold Coast Roasters wishes Teddy in Logistics a happy birthday. Teddy, your hard work keeps Gold Coast Roasters moving smoothly, ensuring every cup of coffee reaches our customers with excellence. Wishing you a year full of strength, joy, and success. Gold Coast Roasters, Ghana. Coming from them. And then, this is Mrs. Lily. Yes, we got that through earlier. Kindly help me wish my baby last Irajua Ameningsa. Okay, this came in a bit early, but I want to say good morning to the member of parliament for Dom Kwabenya, Elikplim Akurugu. The roads in the constituency are calling her attention. Hashtag Akurugu do something.
Let me say happy birthday to
is it right to be asking an MP to fix a road? We know that that's not their job.
Yes, but they also promise us that when they come, they will lobby and get it done. So
let me say happy birthday to the Director General of the Police Criminal Investigations Department, Lydia Donko. So belated birthdays.
Yeah.
Tuesday was her birthday.
Yeah.
She's a woman I admire a lot. I have football conversations with her in the past. So
She
I just
also
want to wish her. I believe so.
She's head of the Safety and Security Committee of the Ghana Football.
Yes, and I think she used to head the police women's team as well.
That's how, yeah.
So that's how I got in touch with her. So a belated birthday
police.
to her.
Incoming.
All the messages on this program on the birthday request list are brought to you by MasterCard. Let's talk about convenience and safety when it comes to your money. With MasterCard, you have the power to shop and make payments on the go. You can buy breakfast, lunch, a snack, and dinner all from your couch or with your MasterCard. And if you're out and about, pay by inserting your card, tapping or scanning. Leave cash in the purse, go to your bank, and switch to MasterCard today to be on your way to something truly priceless. We'll be hearing from more farmers and millers on the rice situation. A group say they will not go to Farmers' Day if there are challenges within the rice and maize value chain are not addressed. More on that on the show later this morning. But say 500 cities or more and stand a chance of winning up to 100,000 in the Fidelity Sikaboom Reloaded promotion. Come to any of our branches or agent points, deposit in multiples of 500 and win big. Are you buying a car from the US or Canada or even locally here in Ghana? Get the facts first with Duty to Go. Check import duty, verify if the car has been reported stolen, and even if it's or see its original auction photos all before you buy. Download the Duty to Go now on the Google Play Store or the App Store. You may also call or WhatsApp 0302 902 719. Enterprise customers are racking up advantage points and scoring awesome rewards just by making purchases, renewing policies, and more, all through their self-service portal. Log into your account, access advantage points, and earn points for rewards like airtime, Momo, and more. Visit my.enterprisegroup.net to download the Enterprise Advantage app and join the Enterprise family. Enterprise your advantage. We'll be speaking to Snit later in the morning, but if you want a stress-free retirement, you want to become a fulfilled retiree even in sickness, Snit provides contributors of the scheme who are incapacitated with a monthly pension due to the inability to work until death. Oh yes, once you're a member of the Snit scheme and a regular contributor, in the event of permanent sickness or accident, we step in to pay you a monthly pension for life regardless of your age. Don't be a member of the Had I Known Club. Take decisive action today. Get enrolled on the SNIT scheme and pay your contributions regularly and relax knowing SNIT has got you covered for life. Call SNIT on 0302 611 622 or follow us on socials at SSNIT Ghana. SNIT will deliver on our promise. All right, good morning, Mr. Avle. I know you promote discipline among the citizenry. I witnessed a disciplined police officer yesterday along the Atomic Junction Legon Botanical Gardens route in a police saloon car with registration number GP 5051. There was dense traffic congestion. This police officer patiently waited in the queue like other road users and never blared his sirens to overtake, unlike some others we know. I parked to get his name, Officer Unyami Benatete from the Legon District Patrol Unit. Please give him a shout on the City Breakfast Show to boost his morale and that of others. Thank you very much. So good morning to Officer Unyami Benatete, who did what every reasonable human being should do. But because Ghana has become so bad, we have to make it a radio announcement. But we'll take it like that. Because a lot of police people don't do what this man did. Although this is what everybody is expected to do. So we have to commend him. He was driving a police car, GP 5051. So this is where the nation is.
I think it's important we celebrate him because we do know of those who we've seen in viral videos doing what they shouldn't be doing as police officers, taking advantage of our porous borders and then sort of lining their pockets when in fact their job should be protecting the territorial integrity of our spaces and peace, order and property protection. So the officer involved, kudos to him. We should encourage a lot more. Recently, Akoto mentioned one from the, Kolibu area.
Chief Inspector Adevu.
Adevu.
What did he do?
No,
he does his work well. I mean,
yeah. So people like that should be celebrated.
So instead of shaming the bad, we can also praise the good.
Yes.
Good. So Bernard Tete is the name, right? From Legon Police Station. Thank you for doing the right thing. We hope there's a lot more police who learn from this. Officer Onyame Bernard Tete from the Legon District Police Patrol.
And Bernard, talking about shaming the bad, let me bring an update on the alleged defilement that happened in Central Region. I'm learning that the 49-year-old man has been sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Correct.
For abusing a 13-year-old girl in Montfort in the Central Region.
Very good.
He pleaded guilty, and the report says the court didn't make any excuses.
So that was very quick.
Sentence. That was very quick.
We thank God. Justice is.
Was she abusing or she was defiling?
The girl is 13, so it's defilement.
It's defilement.
The girl is 13.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know the charge that was used because 13 years.
I'll have to get the details of the
13 years is what?
I think the 10 years. I think it
should be more
bigger than that. You know?
It should have been bigger. Eh?
Yeah, maybe there were extenuating circumstances. He himself, confessing that he did it.
He pleaded guilty.
But some way, I think we probably would have
been
more closely. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, you can jump on the property ladder with Afro Properties. We have buildings in prime locations including Manette, East Legon, Hill, Santor, Ashalibotri, Temakomi 25 and Amasaman. You can call 055-175-3231. That's 055-175-3231. Or visit afroaraproperties.com for more information. Speaking of viral videos, another one we saw, a military officer in some shop just beating people.
Yeah.
Where did you find that one?
Yeah, so someone forwarded a video to me. It's been posted online. You find it on Instagram. We're told that this is some pharmacy that a lady was buying medicine from, and as she was talking to the attendant at the pharmacy, a person said to be a military officer, because we don't know that for certain, that's the claim, walked into the station apparently protesting something that had happened earlier, that he wanted refund because he didn't like what he had been given. In the course of that interaction, he sort of unloaded on the lady who was also doing a transaction with the attendant, slapping the lady left, right and center, and then turning his attention onto the attendant, and then also beating him also to pulp. And the video is difficult to watch because, first of all, I mean, there was no basis for what happened. If you, for some reason, on the facts that we have, that you got something from a shop and you went back there seeking refund or whatever it was, there was nothing on the face of the video to have provoked you to the extent that you beat up a customer who was,
nowhere near the crime scene.
Exactly. And then also the attendant. And that level of use of force merely because you happen to be one person or the other, either a civilian or a military officer or a police officer, completely unacceptable. So I think that the authorities would have the police or the military police, if indeed he's a military officer, they would have to look for that particular guy and bring him to book, because we can't allow that thing to happen.
So they should identify him.
Yes, they have to identify him. The video is visible. You can really see his face. His size. A huge guy. And beating up a helpless woman just like that, completely unacceptable. And that should not be encouraged.
So this was a CCTV footage?
Yes.
All right. So where can we send it? That's the other point.
They have seen it.
They've seen it. You sure?
They have seen
Once it's circulating, they will see it.
They have seen it.
All right. Cool.
They have seen it.
Well, the good thing about these videos is that I think there was a story this morning about some policemen in the central Bono region,
the Germans,
collecting bribe, and they've been
interdicted.
Yeah. Look, we thank God for videos. We should take more. And now Sky is telling us that you don't even have to hold the camera.
Yeah.
You can just be looking at somebody with some type of glasses to record. Because there are too many people who do the wrong thing thinking nobody's watching. And sometimes they will destroy your camera if they know you are filming, because they know what they are doing is wrong. So, and I think one of the best things social media does is that it allows evil to be revealed in a way that cannot be hidden. So please take those videos and share.
Yeah.
Let's name and shame these criminals.
I wanted to ask a quick one before we make some progress. And also another update. You know, the Central Region story Kaka raised that I also spoke about, the man who was defiling the 13-year-old girl.
We just mentioned it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Sorry,
We're dealing with that other important.
Sorry.
Which other one?
Okay, Sky, then go.
Yeah, that's the main one.
I just wanted to comment again briefly on the video from the Bono Ahafo region. If you watch that video, the gentleman who recorded the video sort of had some other way of recording the video, not using his regular phone.
Thank you.
Then the officer at some point felt that, look, why were you recording me? Because the way he held his phone sort of provoked him. And then he called for reinforcement on the face of the video.
The errant officer who was collecting the bribe.
Exactly.
Called other officers come and support him.
Yeah. I'm not a native speaker of Akan, but what I discern from that video is to the effect that he was saying that se obi na esuma wa misu obi's na esuma me.
Oh.
Nti eji se min koye what do you call it? You go and account for exactly. Something to that effect. And so as the guy was going on and on that he was doing the wrong thing, and then the gentleman, the officer felt that he was being recorded, then he called for reinforcement. That call produced two strong officers. They came in what appeared to be an official police vehicle
to come and support a bribe police officer.
So they came in and then they seized the guy. They said they should use the handcuff on him, took him to the vehicle, and then asked him to produce his phone. So he gave his phone to them.
And all that was still being recorded.
Exactly, because of the way he was recording. Most likely a headgear that had a what do you call it?
And this is a civilian.
Yes. Yeah. So then he was asked to actually provide his password. So he opened like
under duress, of course. Yes. Under duress.
So he opened the phone, and the guys now went into the phone. Of course, they wouldn't have seen
to
anything.
Delete the proceeds of their evil.
Before they eventually took him away. Now, that's a very chilling.
Can you imagine?
Development. Imagine first of all that the guy had not used some other means to record the video.
No evidence.
The only file he would have had would have been the one that would have been, deleted, unless of course he had a way of uploading it to some, virtual source. And then also the behavior of the officers who came in. Then that reinforces the earlier claim by the officer that he had been sent
by a syndicate.
Exactly.
So they shouldn't just interdict the 3 or 4. They should get the main guy who sent them.
Yes.
So the police shouldn't let this story slide. Police caught collecting. For me, a policeman collecting bribe doesn't deserve to work in the police service. Right? And then to now intimidate the person who caught them and try and harass them using official police equipment. The regional people must have a big conversation about this. Yeah.
Bernard,
you are seeing the video now, eh?
Yes, guy. The military guy. The
military guy beating. That's a separate one. That's separate.
He didn't beat only the lady.
That's what Francisca was talking about. Yes, that's what Francisca was talking about. So please, let's get new ways of catching evil people. Because as they multiply their evil ways, we will also multiply our ways of catching them. Because the bird learned to. They say because the hunter has decided to shoot without missing, the bird will also fly without perching. So the more you people collect bribe, the more you harass citizens. We will find new ways of exposing you.
Yeah.
Shame on you, police people sitting in Bono region collecting bribe and having the effrontery to now want to harass the person who caught you collecting the bribe, and then now telling us that somebody sent you.
So my friend, he's not a lawyer. My friend Yasobo, I sent you a message asking whether it is not wrong to secretly record people. Well, the law is distinguished on the subject matter. They said the Supreme Court.
So if somebody hadn't recorded that man defiling a 13-year-old, Charlie, let's not be pedantic. The fact is that in a society like this. Even if it goes to court, they will decide whether it was. If somebody is collecting a bribe you have a responsibility to record it.
Yeah, so that's what
do you mean it's not wrong to record people's
so Bernard, you are running ahead of yourself.
Let's not get into all these unnecessary technicalities.
No.
Somebody is committing a crime. We are not saying we record people watching TV in their house. Somebody, all the examples we've given, somebody has gone into
what is setting you up on this?
Sky.
All
the three examples you gave were very clear. Example 1, police people in Bono region collecting bribe at a place they are not supposed to collect.
That's good.
Example 2, a military officer enters a drugstore and starts beating people.
An alleged military
whoever
officer.
he is. Example 3, a man defiling a 13-year-old in public.
In the
How
glare
on
of
earth are you
the
talking
public.
about recording in secret?
Bernard.
Of evil like this?
Bernard, you see, I think it's the education that has to be provided.
Let's not overstretch
you don't need
these
to
things.
get
I'm not angry.
overworked.
You see, we don't have all day. These examples you're giving, there's no need to litigate it.
Do you want to use the opportunity to just provide that education?
Are you educators?
Yes.
So you didn't go to school. Educators. Nyasogbo. Maybe that's his name. So Nyasogbo.
I don't even know what this is. Is everything okay?
No, Nyasogbo, just educators so we can move on.
When someone is doing something that is wrong or criminal in nature,
Yes.
the law allows you to use secret means of recording, including like if you can have a way of recording without harming yourself. But you are not allowed to breach someone's privacy just for the heck of it. You
Even if it's in
just
public.
to record. So don't record people just for the heck of it. But where the people are engaging in
just
criminal,
for the sake of it.
you know, some people do it just for whatever it is.
Yeah. Oh.
You know,
The
because-
language.
Yeah,
just
but-
for
I'm
the
talking
sake
about
of
the language on air.
Okay, forgive me.
Yeah.
But where they are engaging in criminal conduct or they are planning to do something that hurts the public interest, in that case, you are at liberty to.
So let me give you an example. A lot of times, people in military uniform, people in police uniform drive by heart. I think if you're a citizen, a pedestrian, you should film it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these people, in the name of we are in a hurry somewhere, just break traffic rules. Then when they see you recording, they'll say you are recording me. So my point is that, now, if you record it, it depends what you're going to use it for. If you record it with the intention of being a whistleblower or sending it to law enforcement, I don't see no problem.
Which is in the interest of
Yes.
the public.
And all the examples we are giving here, we are talking about people who are doing palpable wrong. Okay, for every rule there's an exception. So fine, let's educate people. But I'm saying that the way crime is committed by people with power in Ghana, the only chance citizens have is to record. Okay, record it. In fact, we need people to even come up with secret ways of recording so we can catch more people. Because if these police people had not been caught, they'll say, you go on every day, you move up police for Echi. How can you be collecting bribe and have the boldness to use handcuff on a man who caught you doing it? So if police cannot be trusted to do the right thing, what kind of society are we building? That if you a policeman, you even be ashamed to say, oh, you've caught me collecting bribe. Now you have the effrontery to call for reinforcement and come and put handcuffs that my taxpayer money is used to pay for. And you expect, what is this? And the police people, we've interdicted them, they'll keep quiet, don't do anything. Then they get up and say, we are doing, when the anti-corruption thing comes, we're always criticizing police. How can a uniform officer be collecting bribe from a citizen? It's disgraceful. What kind of society are you creating where a man who is supposed to enforce the law is collecting a bribe at daytime? There's no economic policy that will develop a people with such a mindset. Nothing the government will do will change us. If you can collect bribe as a policeman, shame on you. And they've caught them, they said they're going to take them to the due process. If the media take our eye off this matter,
Nothing will happen.
they will reintegrate them quietly.
Quick.
It's terrible. We should all be ashamed and angry about such things. That you can wear a uniform and be collecting bribe from people. Look at the issue is smuggling. People smuggle food into our country. We are losing revenue in the millions of cedis. Customs officers, sometimes national security and police. What kind of disgraceful people are we? Sabotaging the nation's economic whatever. So people who are doing business in Ghana cannot make any money. Then you allow 3 containers to come in the night, go and hold meetings and share the proceeds. And when FABA goes to report, you say, oh, we will collaborate with you to solve the problem. It's as if you are doing FABA a favor. When and it means that the government revenue that you are losing, you don't even know the value of it. Sky, the society is getting rotten because duty bearers are failing us. And the only hope we have is citizens to wake up and keep. If we stop talking about these things, we are doomed. because it's bad enough for wrong to occur. It's worse for people to be intimidated not to cover it. He made a point. A man was boasting of defiling a 13-year-old girl in public. Over 50 people were watching, applauding. Only one had the presence of mind to record. And is that recording that has put the man in prison? Is that recording that has put the man in prison? The rest were cheering. In a society that has people go to church every day. So we look at wrong and it doesn't even affect us. What kind of, and we go about going to IMF to come and help us. Nothing will change. If the citizens' common sense cannot even tell him that this is wrong. A society that cannot punish wrong and that cannot reward right, it's not a society worth living in. We are destroying our country, and every time people are hiding behind, oh, I have this right, it's not going through due process. Yo, keep doing it. It's 8 o'clock. Let's do our segment.
What is that doing?
I don't even know where you are going with it.
He's bringing us tips on how to record errands officers, you know. It's hell, Charlie.
No, you can. No, I take your point. You've explained it. I agree. It's cool. It's good. It's public education. I take it. I've even moved on. I'm not dealing with you, so don't think I'm talking about you. I'm not dealing with you at all. You're even helping me. No, I'm serious. I'm not dealing with you, Grab. I'm dealing with some other issues. This guy is laughing at me. I love my brother.
It shall be well. Check our social media trends. That's brought to you by Telecel and First Bank Ghana. Congratulations to Richard Kwache, Gideon Oredu Japan, Joseph Mani, Aqua, Maxwell Safo, and a host of others. They will emerge winners in September 2025 for the First Bank Ghana Use and Win promo. You can also be a winner from now till 30th November 2025. Use the First mobile app or star 894 hash for your everyday transactions, and you stand a chance of winning 500 Ghana cedis cash every single week. Just like that, use the First mobile app or star 894 hash for your regular, transactions, and you stand a chance of winning money. If you don't have an account yet, use the same outlets, star 894 hash, or download the First mobile app and join the process. 0596 921 921 is the number to call. First Bank, you first.
So Edwin Kwakufi is joining us with Tech and Social Media Trends. Edwin, welcome.
Thank you very much, Bernard. So I start with a topic that you've already raised on the breakfast show, Samuel Ama, who is a man who, I know it's a legal term, but I don't like to use it, who I prefer to use sexually assaulted.
Okay.
Because defilement has a negative connotation on the victim of the crime.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Creates an
so sexual assault.
Yes, who sexually assaulted a 13-year-old
and boasted about it.
Exactly. Has been jailed for 10 years with hard labor. So he pleaded guilty to the charge of defilement, which is the legal term. People have been reacting online. They have expressed surprise, but they are happy with the fact that it took just a short time for him to be taken to court and also convicted. Obviously, some people are saying if this has been done so quickly, why can't other cases be done as well? Other people are really upset about the length of the sentence. They feel 10 years is very short for what he did in that video, and they say that if he was comfortable doing that in front of a camera, in front of people, imagine what else he may have done. So they are calling for more probes into his life and what has happened before. And they also want the callous people who stood by and were cheering him to also face some justice. So
correct.
That's what's been happening on that matter. The health minister is also trending. So he took his turn in front of the government accountability series where he addressed the media and the Ghanaian public on several issues. The key thing is that they've introduced a new digital platform to manage health information. Recently, we've been hearing of reports of disruptions in the national health data system from a lot of health professionals, and he addressed that issue. He says that the company that was operating the previous Lightwave Health Information Management System, he accused them of underperformance basically, and also made some accusations or claims of blackmail about that. So he says he's taking the information to the Attorney General, and then he will take it up. So there are a lot of
So there's a lot of talk about that online as well. So now we move on to a little bit of football. Liverpool back in the trends after a sit loss in 7 games.
Someone says you're worked up because of the loss. Can you imagine?
No.
You people.
No.
Sit loss in 7 games.
No, that's not. It's not gonna do that.
How about a third loss to Crystal Palace this season?
It's like Crystal Palace appears in our dreams.
And Ismail Assar has been tormenting Liverpool for a while
until
now.
we buy him, you keep scoring.
Okay, so we move on from Liverpool to Jamaica, and 4 people have been confirmed dead after Hurricane Melissa. Yes, made waves in Jamaica. So at least 20 people have died in Haiti as well.
So
yeah, so it made landfall in Jamaica on Tuesday, I believe, and it was then a Category 5 storm. So people have been spotted on roofs, and a lot of people in Jamaica are without power now. Yeah, so it's a really bad situation.
Terrifying.
It's now a Category 1 storm,
It's
but
reduced.
It's reduced. So it's expected to hit the Bahamas, and then
it's moving from coast to coast,
and then Bermuda as well.
Lord.
But I think we are past the west
for the ferocity.
Exactly. So now we move on to tech news. I have 2 different tech news or stories to bring you. First of all, Elon Musk has launched Grokpedia, his version of Wikipedia. Yes. So the articles are written by Grok AI, and it basically mimics Wikipedia.
Okay.
But it hasn't hit the limits of Wikipedia. Wikipedia has about 7 million articles. Currently, Grokpedia has 800,000 articles. So people are raising some issues with how the stories are being written on Grokpedia. Because before then, Wikipedia had been accused of being a left-leaning site run by people who they call far leftists. So they are saying that some of the stories are leaning towards or whitewashing the image of some people who are considered to be conservatives, like Elon Musk himself. So it's
the liberals versus conservatives.
So while Elon Musk is described as a polarizing figure on Wikipedia, on Wikipedia it describes him as a tech brain who revolutionizes a lot of technology that the world has been using, those kind of things. And even with George Floyd as well, it described him on Wikipedia as a man with a long criminal history. Yes, while Wikipedia goes straight to the fact that
they are using
he was killed by a white
the platform to try and change the narrative.
Exactly, that's what a lot of people are complaining about. But many supporters of Elon Musk are saying it's sanitizing the space, making free speech, and then and then telling it as it is. So that's what they're saying. Okay, so the second tech story, and Caleb, thank you for bringing this. I wanted to give some tips on recording when you are face situations with security agencies or security officers, police, for example. It's you are allowed to do that, but obviously because of the issues we've seen recently, it's important that you do it as subtly as possible. So don't put the camera or your phone in front of the officer and make it obvious that you are assuming. In an ideal situation, that's what you can do, but we don't live in an ideal world. So try and record as subtly as possible. You can put your phone beside you, just hold it close to you, and while the camera is on, make sure that it's on the officer. It doesn't have to be on the officer totally.
And make sure
make sure there's no flash as well. But I would advise to do audio recordings.
Also good.
Audio recordings are probably best because they can be done very covertly.
So the phone can be in your pocket.
The phone can be in your pocket. It can be anywhere. Can be done very covertly. You have the officers or whoever is antagonizing you, their voice, you have what they are saying and how they are antagonizing you. Even if there's a struggle, you can hear what is happening on the recording. And also enable your cloud services so that it's automatically uploaded to your cloud services. Even when you are delete the
when
videos,
they delete it, it's still there.
It is still there. So it uploads automatically when you stop the recording. When they delete it, you still have a copy that can prove your case. So
very important.
Be safe out there.
Thank you very much.
Good thing I'm seeing is that the military police has picked up the soldier seen in the viral video. His name has been given also as Williams Mensah. So he's been picked up by the military police.
We thank God. Yes. It's not somebody you know.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me gobekete Ghana. No gari, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no.
Problem no day. I fit handle am.
For Telecel, we the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want them. That *530# then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
You're looking for a bank to rely on. Let me give you a shoulder to lie on. Would we say to bank be no lie? Only one place where I get my eye on. Make I introduce you all to First Bank, the best services in the world, first rank. Customer service, everything is well planned. I make music, I travel, I sell land. They be my reserve tank. Cause every time I know my money's safe. Universal banking ain't in me here on the date. I'm a busy person, me no need time to wait. Now I got to Spain, even when I'm in the States. My me blue shirt. They tell me office a chilly, but who cares? Cause I bank with the best. I'm lucky, I'm too blessed. When it comes to First Bank, it's too west. Everything is you first.
Nobody feed do I'm like us. Do I'm like us. First Bank we treat you first. Treat you first. Somebody see think about you first. Think about you first.
You first. First Bank.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Jiggy jiggy be the bang. Ashford jiggy jiggy it be strong. Ashford jiggy jiggy it be sweet. Ashford make you lie down coolem. Ashford jiggy jiggy. Ashford make you lie down coolem. Ashford heavy heavy. Ashford make you lie down coolem. Ashford jiggy jiggy. Ashford make you lie down coolem. Ashford come on bounce it. International Ashford Shaman. I meet some girl for Pate last week. Fine face with the backside tape. I ain't like giddy giddy many man, she bounce like two. German on the night, I mean, she go tell my boo. See back up what a man can do. Give her the whole world, the woman April fool. When NJ do mattress, my pillow said body. Ash for me where the girl pass through. She did spring on my bed, wow, low. Jiggy it's no 8, 10 inch, no. You know the same. Flexibility, yes, answer your mono. Durability be what? Comfort be supreme. Make you lie down, coolem. Ash for jiggy jiggy. Ash for make you lie down, coolem. Ash for affordability be like ability. Ash for Ash foam, jiggy jiggy mattress. You feel it, know it.
No money and payday is 3 weeks away? How do I fix this? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
That was Dada Joe before he called Fafa.
Yes, Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required.
Promo is now extended to 31st December. T's and T's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Papa.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Ready to take your next step in your education? Don't miss the International Education Fair happening on the 5th of November 2025 at Palms by Eagles Hotel Airport, formerly Holiday Inn. Meet top universities from Canada, UK, and USA. Explore courses, scholarships, and career options. Free entry, free advice, and a future full of possibilities. Your future starts here at the International Education Fair, powered by Apply Board, happening on the 5th of November 2025 at Palms by Eagles Hotel. See you there. For more information, contact +233 5945 69881. This event is powered by Apply Board.
Channel One TV has a way of telling their stories. Stories that empower change, capturing the trending issues, delving into our communities, getting out the voices that matter.
Almost 13 to 16 people were under the ground and it collapsed on them. Yesterday we were able to make it and remove 8 of them and 4 were dead.
Channel One Newsroom, CNR, brings you an exhaustive coverage of the day's news. 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
Don't mind in forest reserves, and always when you've created a mess, clean it up. The laws are there. So it's not that we need more laws, it is just that we need more enforcement.
Channel One Newsroom captures the exact news temperature of the nation. From the northern, western, eastern, and southern parts of Ghana, Channel One Newsroom, CNR's got you covered.
Let's speak to the core issues in terms of how we can prevent professionals who have been given the mandate to teach our children, and for this matter, the old children's standard of care, and how they can live up to expectation.
8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
How can somebody wake and you tell the person I appreciate you for 10 good months? I can't stand it. I'm owing rent. What should I do to be able to pay my rent? I don't understand. They should pay us. Enough is enough.
CNR, telling your stories, empowering change. Catch CNR on Channel One TV at 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Imagine a home where comfort meets quality and energy savings, where every warm shower feels perfect. That's the everyday luxury you enjoy with Ariston water heaters, with Italian quality built to last for your family's comfort. With its cutting-edge technology, smart power-saving features, experience hot water on demand, and energy savings for comforting warmth every morning. Upgrade your home with the trusted quality of Ariston water heaters today. For more information, visit our website www.ariston.com.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
The last two. And yeah, Citi. And Citi. You were basa execution.
18 minutes past 8 on the Citi Breakfast Show. We'll be talking two quick issues before we go there. Did you know that VW has opened a new showroom in Accra? Yes, it's the Volkswagen showroom at the Atlantic Towers, Liberation Road. Yes, indeed. So you can go and check out some of their new Ghana-made VWs and buy them at very good prices. You may call 025-638-6896, where we have a new range of vehicles: the Virtus, the T-Cross, the T1 Allspace, the all-new Touareg, the Terramont, and the Amarok.
You don't have a Golf.
I'm sure you'll find some there.
Golf.
UMB presents the maiden edition of the UMB Customer Experience Fair, a power-packed day of connection, innovation, and celebration. Explore amazing customer exhibitions from agribusiness, pharmaceuticals, clothing, stationery, manufacturing to automobile, beauty and wellness, food and beverage, etc. Join us Friday, 31st October, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. at UMB Head Office, Airport City, here in Accra, and experience the UMB redefinition of customer experience with speed at the UMB Customer Experience Fair. Call toll-free 0800 100 880. UMB, proudly serving Ghana since 1970.
It's Pink October, people. Time to stand strong against breast cancer. This Friday is Pink Friday at Shell. Shell is offering free breast cancer screening at the KIA Shell, because when it comes to breast cancer, early detection is everything. Join us at the KIA Shell on 31st of October from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Come get screened, as early detection saves lives. A simple act today can help rewrite your tomorrow. Together, let's fuel hope, create awareness, and take life-saving action against breast cancer. Shall go well. Yum Vita infant cereal with milk is making feeding time for babies 6 months and above easy with 3 delicious flavors: rice, wheat and maize, and wheat. Baby gets a variety of cereals. Yum Vita infant cereal is enriched with Nutri-V, which contains 16 essential vitamins and minerals, including zinc, iron, and calcium. We recommend you only add previously boiled water. Stir and experience the joy of feeding baby. Yum Vita, good nutrition for a strong start. It's winning season again, and this time we're not just chasing wins, we are collecting them. The luckiest is back again, bigger and better, with chances to change your life. We'll show you how. First, grab your phone, dial *712#. Choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself, option 2 to buy for someone else, and then if you want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you, then go with option 1 again. If you want to put in your own ticket number, go with option 2. Confirm payment with Momo. You can go online and do same. The luckiestafrica.com is where to go. Confirm with your Momo or your card and you're good to go. Luck is everywhere for everyone.
Yesterday, the president of the rice producers, Charles Nyaba, said to us they had over 200,000 tons of rice unsold. He says there were 2 types. There was the paddy rice, which had been harvested but could not be milled because the millers didn't have capacity, or the millers were not in a position to even do the milling. And then there was bagged rice which had been milled but could not be sold. And then there was also rice which had been grown but could not be harvested from the previous harvest. Now I'd like to speak to the president of the Association of Ghana Rice Producers and Processors, in the person of Alhaji Saibu Brahima, whose company is called Tamana. He is in the northeast region. Alhaji, thanks for joining us on Citi Breakfast Show. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for the opportunity.
Yesterday, we spoke to rice farmers who say you, the processors, are not able to process or even buy their paddy rice. Is this true? If it is, why are you unable to process the rice for the rice farmers?
Thank you very much, and good morning to your listeners of this program. Yes, 2020, the 24 harvesting season, we're not able to buy the rice because previous years, what happens is that Ghana Armed Forces, school feeding program, and other government agencies were all patronizing the local rice. But along the line, we saw in people smuggling the rice from unapproved routes like the Sankansi border in the north. Some are coming from the Brown-Hafon region area through the Sampa from Cote d'Ivoire to Ghana with an expiring rice being read back. So we approach it, and then the situation was getting out of hand, and we had to report to I personally met Minister of Trade, and then I told him what is happening in the country, and it is collapsing our businesses. So these agencies are no more buying from us. They are rather rely on this cheap rice that is imported through the unapproved routes. So we have thousands of tons and mill rice packed in our various warehouses. So we are finding it very difficult to sell. So we also bought a lot of paddy packed and able to mill, because you keep on milling the rice, you are not getting buyers for it, and you keep on piling electricity bills. So we decided not to mill, and we, across the country, all the rice millers have temporarily shut down. So the question is, if you are going in to buy the paddy, what are you going to use the paddy for? Because you mill and you don't get buyers for it. and you are not getting any buyer for the rice. So we found it very difficult to go back to the farmers. So along the line, the 2025 season also started harvesting, and farmers came for us to buy. Well, we are finding it very difficult to buy because the 2024 rice is still packed in our various warehouses. So we don't even have space to be able to buy the rice, not to talk of having money to be able to pitch it from the farmers, because the money that we have already used to buy the raw material is locked up, and the milled one that we have done is also locked up. So this is the reason why we are not able to purchase the rice.
So let me understand something. Do you buy the paddy from the farmers to then mill and then sell to the distributors? Is that how it works?
Exactly.
So if nobody's buying your milled rice, you don't have money to buy the paddy.
Nobody is buying the rice. Nobody is buying the rice.
And when you mill the rice, do you bag it and brand it?
Yeah, we have branded the rice. We mail it, package it, and it is branded. You cannot even differentiate our branding from the imported one. But we keep on, and we raise the issue that government is also losing a revenue because the rice that is coming through unapproved rules are not paying tax to the government. Yet the local industry in the country are also losing, and this very rice is also a expiring one. It is dangerous to the human consumption. But we raise all these issues, and we are not getting any response from the government. And I think on September 17th, we wrote another letter and presented to the president and copied the Minister of Trade, copied the Minister of Agri, and brought out all these issues. What is happening on the ground? And they seem not to pay attention to us.
How much do you sell a 50 kg bag of your milled rice to the distributor versus how much does the imported one cost?
Great. The imported one that is coming through the harbor, those one, the 50 kg, the lowest you can get is 750 Ghana cedis in the market. But those coming from unapproved roads, the highest you can get is 450 Ghana cedis. The imported one, average price in the market is 600 Ghana cedis.
Let me get this straight. If the rice comes from official ports and pays duty, a 50 kg bag is supposed to sell at 750 cedis.
Yeah, the average is 750. We have 800, we have 850, and we have 750. So when you sum up, the average you are getting is 750 Ghana cedis per 50 kg.
But the one
and
that
the
is...
Ghana one is 600 Ghana cedis.
So yours will be 600, which would have been cheaper than the official one through the port.
Exactly.
But then the one that's smuggled, they sell it how much?
They are selling it at 450 Ghana cedis.
450 Ghana cedis?
Yes, that rice is even an expiring rice.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious. And you can check the market. I'm very, very serious.
Wow. So then there's no way you can sell your 600 rice?
There is no way.
But is there more...
It's located in Walwali. There is no single person from Walwali area or Northeast that is patronizing the rice. Those rice, every blessed day you see articulators enter Walwali and its surrounding areas with that cheap rice. And you go to Walwali market, you can get it as low as 450 Ghana cedis of 50 kg. So imagine, and it will be difficult to convince the consumer that that particular rice that you are buying has been ripped back. It is an old rice.
How sure are you that this is rebagged? Are you not saying it just because it's cheaper? Do you have any evidence to show that they are rebagging expired rice?
We made a case that if they want to testify it, they should take a sample of that rice and go and run a test. And they will also confirm that the rice that is coming is not worth for consumption.
How long has this been going on?
Oh, this issue started about a year now. And then when things were not getting when they were not getting people to control it, and we brought that issue out, we were not getting and the issue, people keep on joining it, and we even saw more a lot of importers who were buying from us. They all went back to that, and when you question them, they say, "Oh, others are doing it and they are not being penalized. Why can't they also do it?"
Now, in the past, which government agencies were buying the rice, and how much were they giving you per bag?
We're selling to Ghana Armed Forces. We're selling to Ghana Armed Forces. We're selling to Ghana School Feeding Program through buffer stock.
And how much were they giving you per bag?
They were giving us per bag, as at that time, they were giving us per bag at 500 Ghana cedi. And the 25 kg were going for 250 Ghana cedi. And that was exactly what we're supplying to them. And those times, buffer stock versus and then Ghana Armed Forces, when they were patronizing from us, we were working 24 hours non-stop. And I was having 105 workers. Currently, I am having 35 workers because I've laid off all the workers. The issue, more than half of the workers. The issue is that at the end of the month, you will not be able to sell even up to 50% of your salary.
Has the armed forces and the school feeding program told you why they are not buying your rice anymore?
They said they are getting it cheap from those suppliers. And when you ask them, or you will find out if you go to their various warehouses where those buffer stock and these people are receiving the rice, it is just that rice.
So the official state buyers of rice are buying smuggled rice at 450 cedis per bag instead of buying your rice at 500.
Currently, it is 600 Ghana cedis.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, it is 600 Ghana cedis. And at the time they were buying at 500 Ghana cedis, the imported rice were higher than our rice. So now that they are bringing them from unapproved routes, it has reduced to 450 Ghana cedis, and ours is also 600 Ghana cedis. Last year's season, 2024, when they started harvesting, a bag of 100 kg of paddy, the raw material, was 500 Ghana cedis. Today it's 300 Ghana cedis. Nobody is buying. It's rotting in the farm. Nobody is buying the rice. Farmers have not even money to give to come back harvested to harvest for them. So a lot of rice is going waste.
How long have you been in this business?
I've been in this business since 2016.
2015 or 2016?
2016.
2016.
Yes, please.
What is the size of your warehouse?
Yeah, I have two warehouses. The other one is 500 metric tons, and there's another one that is 600 metric tons.
Would it be a good business to invest in bigger warehouses to store this rice so that in future, if there's a shortage of rice, you can sell it?
No, the issue is that rice, when you mail it, within a shortest time, you will see it infecting with weevils. So if you want to store rice at this moment, just that when you are able to, when you get market, it means that when you get market, you have to go back and do resorting to be able to take out all these wafers from the rice. And for instance, I have regretted for investing in that area, and it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. I invested even in 2016 when I opened the rice first. My mailing capacity was 20 tons per day. Then within from 2016 to 2018, I saw that my demand was very higher than what I could produce. So what I did was I expanded it to another factory that can mail 250 tons. Currently, I'm the second highest in Ghana. Yet, the amount of money I've invested in that area has there's no way I'll be able to get this money.
If I talk to your colleagues in the Upper East region and the Northern region, will they say anything different?
They will not. They are all facing the same problem, and we are together. They are all facing the same program, and we are together. Anywhere you go, there is no single factory that is operating now.
Okay, so what if we told Ghanaians that they should just buy your rice, even if the buffer stock will not buy or the army will not buy? We just said, look, Ghanaians should look out for made in Ghana milled rice because it's better quality. They shouldn't buy expired imported rice. Will that help?
Very, very helpful. You see, I keep on saying it that Ghanaians, we are also on our own enemies. The issue is that if you go to other countries, the first option is the what they grow, is what they eat. But for Ghana, that is not the case. That is not the case. And let me even give you an example. You know, during Ramadan and then Christmas, these our politicians, the MPs, buy rice. And when the time is approaching, you will walk to them, plead with them. They will never, but they will promise you, but at the end of it, you see trucks moving around sharing the rice. And before you realize it is an imported rice. Then you go back to Parliament and say, you want to work for the economy to grow. How are you going to grow?
Alaji, thank you. I don't want you to regret yet because we are still pushing the issue, hoping that the government will buy the rice and also that Ghanaians will see sense in buying our own rice instead of buying smuggled rice. So I don't want you to give up hope yet because you employ almost 100 people. So you need to stay in the business for a while. Thank you, Alaji. Alaji Saibu Brahma, President of Association of Ghana Rice Producers and Processors. He is a rice miller in the Northeast region. And he says he's reduced his workforce from 120 to 35 because in the past, the armed forces and the buffer stock used to buy his rice. They've stopped buying because they claim, at least from his view, that the 450 CD per bag for 50 kg is much cheaper than what they are offering, and so he can't. They can't buy from them anymore. So his point is that those who officially import to the right channels, they will sell at least 750 for 50 kg bag. They, the Ghana rice producers, sell at least 600 per bag. But the rice that comes in through unofficial routes, smuggled, they are able to sell at 450. So that's very, very low. Let me talk to a man who's in the rice value chain as both a farmer and a marketer of a rice brand. So yesterday I spoke to just farmers. Today I've spoken to a miller. Now Nana Owusu is the CEO of Nana Rice, or they call them Agro Kings. Farms. So he's going to help me understand from his perspective what's going on. Nana, thank you for joining us. Good morning. Nana is the CEO of Nana Rice, or they call them Agro Kings. Well, we're having some technical delay. I'll see if I can resolve that because it's almost like 4 seconds delay. It's not helping me. So please rework it and see if you can get him for me. Guys, Kaka, I mean, the guy speaking is very clear, right?
You see, I share in his frustrations and I totally understand him. The breakdown he gives paints the picture clearly. If rice is imported officially, okay, averagely a 50 kilogram bag should go for 750 Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Then you have the alternative being the Ghana rice, or the rice produced right here in Ghana, going averagely for 600 Ghana cedis, meaning that the local rice farmers should have been cashing in on that price difference. So those who would have preferred a cheaper and from what we learned yesterday, a healthier rice option, it would have been cheaper to buy the 600 as against the 750. But then there appears to be what yesterday you called an economic sabotage. You have people turning around to take the price lower through smuggling. And so now the official imports suffers, revenues that would have gone to the state will suffer. The local farmers, the Ghanaian farmers, are also suffering because they cannot, if they look at their price build up, their cost build up, they cannot go lower than the 600 average 50 kilogram bag. I think it's terrible.
Yeah.
As he said, we are our own enemies.
We'll see what you can do. Let's talk to Nana Owusu, who is the CEO of Agro Kings Farms. Nana, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Bernard. It's a pleasure to be here. Good morning to all your cherished listeners.
So yesterday I spoke to a rice farmer, Charles Nyaba, who says some of his people are unable to even harvest newly grown rice because they are not able to pay for combined harvesters. Then I've spoken to Alaji from Wale Wale, who says, as a rice miller, he's not able to sell his rice, and therefore he's not able to buy rice from a rice farmer to even mill, and his storage capacity is full, and he's had to lay off probably 60% of his workforce. Now, before we start with the interview, what are you into? Which aspect of the value chain of rice do you play in?
Thank you very much, Bernard. So Agro Kings operates along the entire value chain. So we are able to develop farmlands into a fully irrigated farmland. So we basically have rice all throughout the year. We then work with third-party millers. So in fact, Agro Kings doesn't own our own milling plants. We currently work with third-party processors who help us to dry and mill the rice, and then we package it in for last mile distribution. So you'd probably see a brand in the market called Nanas Rice, or our value-added product, which is called Siri Soya. So these are finished products that are in the market as we speak. So we operate along the entire value chain.
So normal business suggests that when a company does that, it is sort of integrated, and therefore it can be more competitive than, say, a farmer who sells to a miller, and then a miller who sells to a distributor, who then has to sell to a retailer. So on paper, you should be doing better than the others I've spoken to, correct?
Not entirely, because we all have the same bottleneck problem. So we've had to work along the entire value chain out of necessity, not intentionally. We initially, when we started in 2018, we used to work with smallholder farmers who you gave them the training to produce quality that worked for us. And then we were buying that from them and distributing. We've had to expand the farm because of the demand at the time. However, what's happened now, in fact, it was in 2019, Citi FM ran a program about Eat Locally, Eat Ghana Rice, things like that. So that informed the decision to expand our production base. However, you now have, on our farm today, we have a little over 1,200 acres under cultivation. We are working with about over 10,000 smallholder farmers, both in the north and in the Volta region. However, the market isn't there. I'm sure you may recall earlier on, about 2 or 3 years ago, India banned the export of rice. So what happened also was there was a bit more demand for rice. But now India has, removed that ban. And so now Indian rice is now in the system. There's rice from Vietnam, rice from Thailand, and those have flooded the market in a way that doesn't make it possible for us to be able to sell all the rice that we now have in our warehouses and in the milling plants.
All right. The Alaji I spoke to says if the rice from abroad was coming through official port sources and paying the right duties, he believes a 50 kg bag should be going for 750 at least. He alleges that there are rice varieties in the market that are going for even 450 cedis per 50 kg because those brands are smuggled into the country and they are close to expiry or fully expired repackaged bags. That is his allegation. What is the selling price for your 50 kg bag, and how does that compare to imported rice?
Okay, so what Alaji may have been speaking to was more of the mixed grade. So what we've been doing now is to be able to compete with the imported brands, which are 5% broken. You cannot sell what is, because when you mill a ton of rice, about 20 to 30% of it ends up being broken rice. Now, if you want to sell just long grain rice, that would be about 700 to 750 cedis. If you are mixing both, then you can be at about the 600 to 625 cedi for a 50 kg bag. So if you want to compare oranges with oranges and not oranges with tangerines, for instance, you would be getting about 700, 750 cedis for local rice, and then the mixed grade would be about the 600 to 650 cedis price point. But imported rice is definitely above 800 to even 1,000 cedis for a 50 kg bag if they came into the legal channels.
So let's get this straight. For local rice that is pure long grain, it will be at least 700 to 750 for 50 kg. And then the official imported rice through the right channels would be probably higher. So in a sense, he's still right that if all the imported rice was paying the right duties and coming through the right channels, local long grain rice will be competitive.
Most definitely.
So if in the market people are not buying your rice, could it be that either the imported rice is not coming through the right channel, or the people who bring the rice are able to subsidize, and therefore even though they pay the right taxes, they're able to sell at a lower price than your 700?
Yes, and then there's another challenge, which is the cost of us doing business in Ghana. You know, Alaji would mention that we employ quite a lot of people, and we don't really have any tax incentives for employing all these people. For instance, on our farm, we currently engage directly a little over 580 people. And I'll state that, for instance, 76 of my staff today are actually persons with disability. Now, we have to pay their taxes, we have to pay their SNIT, you have to pay their attention, and at the end of the year, you still have to pay their corporate taxes, right? And when you compare us to an importer who brings in about 10, 20 containers, they don't employ more than 20 to 30 people. So realistically, apart from cost of production, there's also cost of doing business in the country, which we would have to consider as well. But if we did have some incentives, and if these imported, these companies who are importing rice it was a level playing field, I'm sure, yes, local rice should be a lot better and cheaper than the imported ones.
So just by nature of being a producer, you have higher costs than the importer. Does that then mean that your ability to market your brand is also hampered? Because if he has a lower cost of doing business, even if he's not being subsidized, he may have enough money to produce his brand proposition as against you, who's paying a lot more. So maybe people are not buying your rice also because they don't know your rice brand, right?
Yes, that's a big problem. But the other challenge we have locally is the timelines we have to deal with. So because we are producing, we are going to wait 4 to 6 months to get it into the market. So when I borrow from the bank at the moment at about 32%, I'm going to be able to sell that rice in about 6 to 7 months' time. So not only the cost of just producing, the cost of doing business, the cost of the money that I use to do the work, and the cost of the staff, all of those things are piling up. And Bernard, I think the biggest thing I have realized in this market is we need Ghanaians to patronize Ghana-made products. I would always say that a decision, I think yesterday Della Sky was talking about somebody who decides to buy an imported rice which is 15 cedis cheaper than their local counterpart. Now, a decision to buy an imported brand is a decision in our own future. As if you buy a Ghanaian-made product, you are investing in our future because, again, the jobs are retained here. The foreign exchange is a lot better. But when you don't have the average Ghanaian going to a shelf and picking up our product, the distributor who moves volumes is not willing to take a product from us. So I don't have the marketing budget. But on top of that, the distributor who is able to buy, and Bernard, I'll give you a practical example. I went to a shop in Okanshi. The woman sells 3 million cedis worth of rice every day. Now, she sells 3 million cedis worth of rice every day. I went to a distributor in Takrady. He sold 50,000 bags of 25 kilo rice in 2 months. If these distributors decided that I will buy 10% of what I'm selling from local producers who are producing similar, if not even better quality rice, the entire Ghana rice market would be a different place.
Hold on. Does the 3 million CD woman in Okanshi buy from you?
No, she buys from, because she says if she buys from me, people will not pick it up quickly. She wants to be able to get a container of rice in 1 week, 2 weeks. She sold it out, she gets her money back. So I need a Ghanaian to go to that woman.
But hold on, take your time. I want to understand something. Okay. Aren't you offering her a better price? Because you said your long grain could be 700 to 750, and the imported could be much more expensive. So if you have a lower price than the imported, at least in the long grain example, why aren't you offering a proposition for you to patronize your rice?
In fact, most of the time we offer them a price better than their imported variety. However, you must also know that there are rices that are a little lower, which are not the same quality, and there are prices that are a lot more expensive. But we offer her a good price. Her challenge is she needs a quick turnaround time. So even though my price is low, she needs to be willing to, when a customer walks into a store, she needs to say, Pacho, go and try this rice. A local, now so a day. Go and try this local variety. It is good and it is comparable to the imported one you are buying. These market women in the market are the movers of products. It's not just your marketing budget.
So there's a whole issue of push. If she doesn't patronize your rice, the retailer and the final end user will not even see it to buy.
Exactly. So you see people complain that, oh, where would I find local rice to buy? For instance, since May last year, we've been in every Melcom from Greater Accra to the Northern region. So you can see us, even though Melcom may not be your lowest price point, but the average distributor in the market, in the open market, whether it's Okainshi, Madina, Kaswa, all the big distributors, they need to start picking local rice varieties and putting those in their shelves, so that Ghanaians are able to see that and realize that, oh, rice can be, first of all, rice can be grown in Ghana, and the quality is actually as good as what they are already used to consuming.
Do you sell to government? Because the Alaji was telling me about, Alaji said was talking about the armed forces and the food buffer stock company not buying their rice. Since you are one of the largest rice farmers in Ghana, do you have any off-taker arrangements with any government agency?
Unfortunately, we don't. And besides that, we also have to be very intentional about our payment terms, because some of us have to stay farmers. We can't move into the process of debt collection. And Bernard, for instance, 2 years ago, we used to distribute to about 200 stores in Accra alone. When we distributed, the distributors will not pay us back our money. So you have to go into this process of debt collection and stuff. So even when we get into the government conversation, please, they would have to make sure that the payments are also coming as regularly so that we can continue our business. But I currently don't supply to any government agencies.
Because of the price they offer and their payment terms, I suspect.
Oftentimes it's more of the payment terms. The price they offer typically is okay.
Is the payment terms?
Payment terms, yes. Payment terms are the biggest issue.
Okay, if you have a marketing problem based on the Ukanshi and Takrady example, why don't you just be more aggressive with your marketing?
We are trying, but the distributors need to be able to help and support us. Because we are struggling to survive, first of all. Then you can layer on these additional activations. But you can attest to these agri fairs. We come in droves. Our team is always excited about an opportunity to be able to market externally. So, for instance, we are going to Cape Coast to storm Cape Coast. You are going to storm Takrady. You are going to storm agri fair. You are going to storm in the north. Last year around the Sanla time, we were in the north trying to sell to them. But really, you don't want one time purchasing. You want it to be consistent throughout the year, because this is really what makes business stand.
Okay, final point on finance. If you decided to compete with the Okainshi woman by saying, Charlie, this rice growing thing no go work, would you get better access to credit to just import rice and sell it? Because you're telling me you're getting a credit at 32%.
Yes.
Will a financial institution give a rice importer better terms than they would give a rice farmer?
Yes. And number two, the rice importer will make way more money. And in fact, Bernard, I'll be honest with you, even as a young person, I'm always being asked the question of, now why are you not just importing the rice? It is only a decision to build our country and not to leave that to somebody else. That makes me continue to stay in the business of producing rice and not importing it. Because it's a lot easier, it's a lot cheaper, I'll make way more money, and I'll sleep better at night if I imported rice versus if I actually produced it here. just because if I imported rice in a month, 45 days at most, what lands at the port, I can sell it to a distributor very easily. Then I just take that money and I repeat the process. Whereas when I take a loan from a financial institution today, I have to then go and buy seeds, wait 4 to 5 months to actually harvest the rice, go and process that rice, and then start the process of marketing. I've already lost half the year. So realistically, the banks are more interested. It's an easier business for them to just give the money to an importer than to give it to a producer like myself.
Would it help if the government said that importers should also go into farming as a condition for their import? Could that help? Because they seem to be cash rich, as are distributors, so that maybe they should get into the farming of rice.
Or they tell us where their warehouses are, and then each local producer who is producing rice will deliver a certain quantity to them and they'll have to pay us. Because the process of farming rice is not particularly simple or easy. But you want to be able to have a good outlet for the rice when you have gone through the stress and the struggle of producing it. And Bernard, I also say this other thing. If we are looking for an opportunity to employ a lot of Ghanaians, we need to get into farming. There's no other process I can see, or there's no other hope for this growing population. Over 70% of the country is under 30 years old. What is the hope for them if we continue thinking about importing and not producing locally to improve our manufacturing facilities and even the entire value chain, drivers, packers, all the jobs that can be created along the entire value chain? So an importer can stay a trader, but then they must be willing to trade in the local rice market as well, and not just bringing in everything and exporting all our dollars and importing poverty into the country.
Before you go, I have bad news for you. I'm reliably informed that Brazil and India are having a bumper harvest of rice. So you may actually go through a worse situation than it improves. I don't know if this is true.
I totally agree. It is very true. And in fact, I'll give you a Brazilian encouraged me that I should leave my rice on the shelf for now and go and bring some rice from Brazil because they are having a bumper harvest, and it will be a lot cheaper for me to bring in imported Brazilian rice than local rice. So yes, I'm well informed about this, and that's what I'm saying, that our only hope today is making sure that our fellow Ghanaians are going to the shop and making a more informed decision to purchase local as an investment in our own future.
But is Ghana rice better than imported rice?
Better. I mean, Bernard, when I started in 2019, a company in China wanted to import Ghana rice to China because they realized that the quality that we had was really good. And that speaks to the quality of the rice that we've been producing. Even to South Africa, to Zambia, to Eswatini, all these countries, even in Africa, are agreeing that our local rice is actually better than some of these rice that come from Vietnam, India, and other countries.
All right. Before you go, you said that the high grade rice 50 kg bag, or long grain so-called, is 700. What about those of us who want to use it for mutu and we want just the broken rice? We are happy with broken rice, or we don't need long grain for anything. We just want to do our mutu and nkatinkwai. How much can we get the broken rice at 50 kg?
Yeah, so 50 kg for that, you can even get it for even 500 cedis.
500?
Even 450 cedis in certain cases for the broken rice.
Which rice works well for rice water? Is it broken or?
Yes, broken rice works better for rice water and umutio.
Right.
Some of your wache sellers do 50% broken, 50% long grain.
We are not complaining. We like our wache like that. Maybe next time we can talk about value addition, because somebody said to me yesterday that a country had the same problem with groundnuts, or what the Americans call peanuts. Peanuts were originally grown to help with intercropping, and then they had a glut of peanuts and didn't know what to do with the peanuts, and then somebody invented what is called peanut butter, or groundnut paste as we call it in Ghana, and the rest is history. So maybe the austerity and the challenges you're facing should force you and your colleague rice producers to think of value addition to rice, so that even if we don't want to just eat rice for rice sake, there will be other uses of rice that will force people to buy it.
Stay tuned. You'll see us in the market. There's already seed soya in the market, which is our way of adding value to our rice. And we have actually worked on an instant version as well. But we can also have a conversation with a company like some of the people who are producing Cerelac rice and the Tom Brown producers. They are also very good. They are big buyers of rice, and it will be great for us to have a conversation with them as well about sourcing locally as opposed to importing from outside.
Thank you, Nana Uswechan, who is the CEO of Agro Kings. They produce Nana rice.
Yeah.
At last, a good Prempe person.
I have nothing to say.
George Washington Carver is the gentleman in the US who invented that
peanut
kind
butter.
of stuff. But if you go to Nana Uswechan's farms, you'll be inspired.
It's 1,200 acres.
It's all inspiring.
So what you're saying is true. You've been there.
Massive. I've been there.
You've seen the farm.
You know, he has quad bikes so you can cover the large tracts and go see. He has fish farm, he has piggery, he has poultry, and then they bag the things. You see the packaging, you see the Nana rice, it is done in-house. So the printing is done in-house, the bagging is done in-house, and he has trained visually impaired persons with disability who do all that. That point he mentioned is very true. Another thing he does that I liked was that he encourages his employees to come up with their own projects on the farm. So some are doing mushroom, others are doing something else that they run. So it belongs to them while they are working there. And he has large tracts of rice farms so that if you are corporate, like you're in Accra, you can invest into some acres. It's not something they've put out there. So maybe let me not go on with that.
Let's get
So
into
that,
some quick comments.
Wow. So messages coming through. Emmanuel Douna Ukla says, good morning, Bernard and team. Please tell Nana Rice CEO that I can't find his rice on the shelves. My family and I used to eat only Nana Rice, so he should make it available for us. It's been years now.
Go for it. Can't we start a rice distributing company?
We make losses.
Even for local rice.
Because local.
People
with what is happening,
people say they want to buy local, they are not getting.
Let me tell you something. It won't work.
It won't work. If we start, it won't work. The people they will undercut us. We won't succeed.
The import lobby is far stronger than Nana Rice and his cohorts. I don't know when they will get to the level where they will be as strong as the import lobby. For them to, and look, the contribution of the import lobby to political financing, to campaign financing in this country, is something that cannot be taken away. So, at the moment, there isn't enough motivation for lawmakers, for policymakers to fight this in a manner that perhaps will give room for some more growth for people like our Alaji friend and for Senior Achan.
But you know the health minister, one of the biggest rice farmers. So I'm sure Kwabena Mintah Kando.
How big is his farm?
He's really large.
No, you don't get what I'm saying.
I'm trying to say, just because he also is a player, then he should...
That's why I asked you, how big is his
farm? He's even struggling with LHIMS, so I don't think he has energy to go and be fighting rice lobby.
If you look at, Nigeria isn't the perfect situation, but if you look at the local rice lobby
in Nigeria, it's very, very powerful.
It's very powerful.
Yeah. Including MPs, ministers, they are all rice farmers.
And they are not small-scale rice farmers. These are massive rice farmers.
Yeah.
Okay. So they have skin in the game.
Correct.
To the point where they are competitive. They are not winning like completely, but they are competitive.
Exactly.
Against the import lobby. We have barely scratched the surface of that conversation. And I think that's where the issue lies. And we can speak whatever grammar and say whatever it is that we want to say and be hopeful. But it's about money. And the point is, at the moment, the people who import, based on some of the things Senior Charles spoke about, they don't pay their expenditure on what they do. It's not as high as the producers. So they have excess funds to spend on politicians. Their product moves pretty quickly. I heard you yesterday and the other day when you were having this conversation. Look, I don't know what kind of rice is being served in secondary schools, but Kaka, when you also have this, spoke about taste that people have acquired, and it's one of the main points that people have said. We can change that taste from a very early stage by letting the child, perhaps who is eating from wherever, basic school, secondary school, you are spending basically 6 or 7 years or 8 years of your life eating a particular brand of rice or a particular type
by the time
of
you
rice.
start any money,
by the time you start any money, you are used to it. It's no longer a surprise to you.
Yeah, we'll be doing our next interview shortly. My guest is the DG of SNIT. I just wanted them to finish some quick comments. And
So very quickly, Kingsley says, good morning, Bernard and team. Our leaders know the solution, but because they are in bed with the rice importers cartel, they won't do anything needful. Our neighbors like Nigeria have banned importation of rice and others via land and imposed high taxes on it via port. Why can't we do same? Eja Usu in Krobo Duma says, Bernard, we want to buy made in Ghana rice, but the shops are selling 25 kilo bags of Ghana rice only, and it's expensive. When I asked her, she told me they only package 25 kilos. Good morning, Citi Breakfast Show. I've wanted to buy local rice for my home for years now, but my family say no. They want foreign rice. Why don't local rice producers package their rice as foreign rice?
Let me read one that opposes that. Bernard, I trust you are well.
Yes.
I agree with the local rice producer on the quality. I've been buying only local rice for more than 5 years now, and I now don't want to go back to imported rice. This is Nana.
Sharp.
So for every person who says they don't like the taste, there are 3 more who say they don't like the taste.
Sometimes it is who is cooking it and how they cook it.
So
I agree
quickly,
with you.
hello City CBS. On the rice producers issue, do you remember the Laments FDA issue of rebagging of rice from last year? In this country, all our problems are interlinked, and unless we systematically solve them, we would always go around in circles. Edem sent that from Adenta. Kojo in East Legon Hill says, good morning, Bernard. I think the man's explanation makes me understand the source of the Moshosho rice. We don't care about lives, just profit, profit, profit. I won't eat any foreign rice again.
We'll take a short break. This is the Citi Breakfast Show. The rice conversation is not ending today. We'll continue with other programs. Now, apparently, it's not only the city that is 60. SNIT is also 60.
Yeah, man.
I tell you. So we're talking to the new DG on a number of issues. A lot of SNIT people are sending me questions to ask.
Charlie, I want to go and collect some of my money. They should set up the system so we can be withdrawing it like bank.
Did you take a student loan?
No, never.
And
you owe, eh?
I paid.
You owe.
I've paid.
You owe.
No, I've paid.
I'm looking into your eyes.
I don't owe SNIT.
He's a present boy.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Get ready, Accra, because something exciting is coming your way. Universal Merchant Bank UMB presents the maiden edition of the UMB Customer Experience Fair, a power-packed day of connection, innovation, and celebration. This Friday, October 31st, 2025, from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the UMB head office near the Marina Mall, Airport City. Come and explore amazing customer exhibitions, exclusive offers and discounts from agribusiness, pharmaceuticals, clothing, stationery, manufacturing, automobile, beauty and wellness, food and beverage, and so much more. This is an experience like no other, and you will not want to miss it. So don't just hear about the UMB Customer Experience Fair, be part of it. For more details, call 0302-633-988 or toll-free number 0800-100-880. UMB, proudly serving Ghana with speed since 1972.
Wake up, have a great day, yeah. With nourishing cowbell premium milk and cowbell Vita Rich, nourishment for you. There's a cowbell milk for you, for you, for you. Cowbell Vita Rich and cowbell premium.
Introducing
Introducing the new Cowbell Premium Milk, high in protein, and the new Cowbell Vita-Rich, enriched with vitamin B9, both so creamy. Now there's a Cowbell for you.
Cowbell of creamy goodness.
This advert is FDA approved.
Have you imagined buying a house on an interest-free plan and getting a car for free? Well, Afro-Arab Properties, best known for building the most affordable quality homes, has hit another milestone of rewards. Are you looking for your dream home today? Afro-Arab Properties will definitely show the way. These homes are in 1, 2, 3, and 4-bedroom options located at Manet Spintex, East Legon Hills, Santor, Ashalibotre, Tema Community 25, Old Ningo, Amasaman, Apollonia, and more. Even better, you have a 5-year payment plan without interest. And the big one, purchase a home from some Afro-Arab Properties projects and get an electric car for free. Yes, an electric car that can go 300 kilometers on a full charge. So don't miss this big offer from Afro-Arab Properties. Just call 055-175-3231 or 0244-109-133. Terms and conditions apply. Afro-Arab Properties. At Afro-Arab, everyone can buy a house.
Hey, so what goes into building quality structures? I mean, literally, what goes into it? Wujaf, you don't want to be sitting here somewhere worrying whether or not you did a really good job. It's a very simple equation. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, massa, forget it. Don't start cry. Menye, diamond cement has been providing builders, block makers, and construction companies that peace of mind for years. Diamond cement is 42.5 R grade cement, unbeatable quality made right here in Ghana. And because we have your pocket in mind, we provide 32.5 R grade so that everybody getting on. No long talk, Jack. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, don't start. Locate Diamond Cement Ghana Limited nationwide with factories in Aflao, Takrade, and Buipe, or call 0244-313-368 or 0540-111-978 or 0202-021-175. Diamond Cement, still as hard as a diamond.
The luckiest everywhere for everyone.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's maths we love. Or your community could win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together. Because luck is everywhere.
Play responsibly. Not for persons under 18 years. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
First impressions matter. Make yours unforgettable with the irresistible scent of Princess Body Mist and Roll-On. Designed for every lady who wants to leave a lasting impression wherever she goes. And for our gentlemen, there is Style Up Perfume and Roll-On. Elevate your presence with a confident, masculine fragrance that keeps you dry and fresh all day. Because your fragrance should speak before you do, use Princess Body Mist and Roll-On and Style Up Perfume and Roll-On. Your daily essentials for smelling good from dawn till dusk. Princess and Style Up. Smell good and feel great together. The GC brand. It's all about you. This advert is FDA approved.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
City, wait 60 years. One hour, you city, if you know. One day, woman city don't want so. Hey, ba. City, oh, city, 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 oh, city, city, city is 60 years. City is 60 years. City, one my and city, hey, ba. Ghana city, our pride. Ghana city, our strength.
Abedipo, Komiko Fikinata, Orukodo, Share, Apimpe, City Lodge, Share, City Lodge,
14 minutes past 9. So, as we said, quite a number of interesting institutions are 60. SNIT is 60 as well. And not to be overshadowed by the central bank and not in competition. We're very privileged to have the DG of SNIT, Mr. Kwesi Afrebaini, who's joining us to talk about some very interesting things they plan to do this season. In fact, this morning, I believe you're meeting some media people. But before that, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Bernard, good morning. And good morning to your listeners. Good morning to our cherished pensioners. And good morning to our members, the millions of members and contributors that we work with.
Including me, myself.
Including yourself.
First point, I've paid my SNIT loan, so I don't owe you. Because the guy was alleging here, I paid. I paid under a special arrangement where we use some contributions to clear. This was like 10, 15 years ago. So I don't owe SNIT. So I can free ask you any question.
Feel free.
Okay. Congrats on your appointment. How long have you been in the job now?
Since February 12 this year.
Wonderful. So we understand you are meeting some media people across the country. What's the meeting about?
It's basically to tell our story.
Okay.
And we are meeting media men across the entire country. We're doing 3 simultaneous events, one in Accra, one in Kumasi, and one in Tamale.
Wonderful.
And it's in unison at the same time. The essence is that we see the media as partners in the work that we do. And we see the media as the link between us, the people that we serve, and the general public. So it's a point of engagement, it's a point of picking feedback, it's a point of clarifying issues and selling our value proposition as well.
From outside, SNIT comes in the news a lot, sometimes for good reason, many times for bad reason. What type of organization did you inherit when you looked at, so when you entered SNIT, what's the state of the organization as we speak?
You know, we are a trust, and a very important trust on the hearts of most Ghanaians. The institution remains strong.
Okay.
Of course, there were challenges, but in there were also brilliant opportunities. And so I've met some of the most brilliant people in my working life in this short time. So for me, I inherited positives, I inherited challenges, but importantly, we've worked together, defined a strategy on what the future should look like.
Okay. Before I even get to any prepared question, is the scheme viable as we speak? You know, because when it comes to a trust, I think the question is, can it do what it's supposed to do? So if you look at all your investments, all the contributions, would you say SNIT is in a healthy financial position?
What I will say is that we have successfully paid pensions since 1965. In 65, there were only 3 pensioners being paid.
Wow.
Today, we pay over 257,000 pensioners each month.
Good.
This year alone, we paid in excess of 5 billion cedis in pensions. Is it sustainable? The trust will continue to evolve, we'll continue to make it stronger, and we'll put in systems to ensure that we never fail. And by the way, this is a defined benefit scheme. So it's one that we have to pay. It's one that government even has to guarantee as well. So there's nothing like the trust will fail, for which reason people's pensions will be in jeopardy.
Now, what are the new things you're trying to bring since you took over? Any new innovations that you are introducing since you became DG?
Many. Immediately we came in, we quickly reviewed the strategic plan and decided to build a new 3-year strategic plan that would define what we would do in the next couple of months. Anchored in that plan was our strategy on building a digitally led business. So the trust already had many digital channels, but we needed to refresh them, make them more nimble, make them more convenient and comfortable for people to use. In doing so, we then created add-ons. Like today, instead of a pensioner who is aged above 72 walking into our branches to go and get their pensioner certificate renewed, this year we rolled it out. So now, digitally, in the comfort of your home, you can then get your pensioner certificate renewed. Now, one thing that people even talk on about SNIT is whether all the pensioners that we pay are actually alive. We are exploring using this digital tool to now ask people even below 72 to consciously be verifying and recertifying that they are alive for us, so that when people don't certify, it gives us the opportunity to take those people off the payroll and avoid instances where we pay into accounts for dead people.
Interesting. The government announced, I think, a couple of days ago that agencies that issue biometric cards should sort of allow or stop, and they should basically integrate with NIA. I'm reliably informed that SNIT did that long ago, that one of the institutions that is integrated with NIA. Can you confirm this, and also how that's working for you? Because I do know there are a number of government agencies that still want to produce their own biometric systems of verification.
We stopped producing our own cards long ago.
All right.
Now the basic ID we use is NIA.
Good.
And actually now we are in collaboration with NIA to ensure that our members who don't have NIA cards can walk into our branches and get their NIA cards issued to them at our branches together with. I actually serve on the NIA board as well.
Wonderful.
So we're working together to ensure that it's a very seamless process. The people can now onboard onto SNIT using our mobile app.
Good.
The anchor on which that is done is actually the NIA card. And the pensioner certificate verification is anchored on the NIA card as well. So there's a lot of collaboration between us and NIA.
So you're 60 years old. You said in 65 there are only 3 contributors. Now there are about 250k. That may be impressive, but Ghana has a population of 30 million people. If you look at our working population, even the formal sector, right, we have about 2 million workers. So if you have only 250,000 people on SNIT, is that not to say that there are many, many, many people who should be contributing who are not?
No, our total membership is in excess of 4 million.
Okay, thank you.
Out of which 2.1 million are active members.
Thank you.
The 257 are people who have gone on pension.
That you are paying?
That the people that we are paying pensions to. But
Thanks
our
for
active
clarifying that.
membership is 2.1.
Good.
We've done well with the formal sector. But the world of work has changed. Today, the gig economy is there, platform workers are there, the informal sector is actually much bigger than the formal sector. And that's why we rolled out the SEED program, self-enrollment, to enable people in the informal sector be enrolled. Now, to ensure that people can enroll easily, we've decided this year that we'll do co-location with banks. The initial thinking was to reduce the cost to serve.
Okay.
But we then quickly realized that we could scale up with that approach, because with the co-location this year alone, we are rolling out 27 new co-location points. We could not have rolled out 27 new branches in a particular year. And there are many districts that do not have SNIT offices.
Good.
But with the co-location, we could leverage with banks and be at each district in the country. So those are some of the initiatives that we are using to increase coverage and expand our reach and accessibility to us.
This drive to get informal sector people, how are they responding to it? As you rightly said, the world of work are saying now people who are in the so-called gig economy, whose revenue streams may not be monthly. They may work and be paid after 3 months. Some may get money every week for 3 months, and then next 3 months they get nothing. How flexible is the scheme in accommodating those kinds of revenue streams?
The informal sector scheme allows that, what we call the self-enrollment, because then you define based on what will be coming in based on your own projections. And to facilitate some of these, this year, we made a decision to scale up with a virtual branch.
Good.
Where you can have the full bouquet of our services sitting in the comfort of your homes. The virtual branch would actually come on stream. It's scheduled to come on stream on 15th November. And it's part of our strategy to make sure that there's convenience, there's accessibility, and hey, we are expanding and expanding in a modern way.
Let me read some comments that came through yesterday and today. Good morning. I know you are interviewing my DG. Question to him: is the head office going to be renovated? The building looks too dilapidated. I won't mention the name of the sender. That's a question for you. A question to the SNIT DG: what is the position of migrants who want to have their social security contribution back home in Ghana? Can Ghanaians working outside send money for SNIT contribution? This is Dr. Ado. And then another one, also from somebody related to the system. Ask our DG about investments on SNIT properties that have long been stalled. So maybe let's take it one by one.
Okay, let me pick the head office first.
Yes.
You know, when we came in, there was a budget slightly in excess of 100 million to do a bit of a facade around the building and make it have a modern feel. The thinking, however, when we came in was that to spend 100 million that way,
100 million cedis,
yes, wasn't the best use. So we then set as the team
of whose money?
Well, it's part of the administrative cost. So then we said that let's get a professional team to really assess this building all in all, and let's decide on what we want to do to modernize the building. So yes, that exercise is ongoing, and at the right time, a decision will be made.
How old is this building you are working from?
This building, I believe, it's from the early 90s. So
I see.
Now, on the bit of can you contribute from outside, the law actually doesn't allow Ghanaians working outside to contribute to the scheme. Currently, the law allows Ghanaians working in Ghana and foreigners working in Ghana to contribute to the scheme.
So you contribute to the total social security of the country that you live in?
Yes.
Not the country that you come from? But what if I want to, maybe I live in the UK and I have extra income and I want to, I don't know.
Those are conversations that are coming up. And
because most of them may want to retire and live here. So they want to prepare for they don't work here. But they send money to their people to build houses every week. Maybe we should look at the law. There's always been a controversy about your investments, right? Do you publish the quality of your investment for all of us to assess? Even the list, do we know? Is there somewhere I can go to see where SNIT's money has gone into, whether it's the Emporium, whether it is some estate somewhere or whatever? Because I think the controversy has been that sometimes SNIT enters into ventures that don't really yield anything, and it's a waste of our potential money. I think that's the general conversation. I think that some of these conversations would enable us clarify and also address some misconceptions. The asset of the scheme keeps growing. At the time we came in, total assets under management was slightly above 20.4 billion cedis. Today, total assets under management is 25 billion. Now, we get a principle around, can our investments be handled better? Absolutely yes. And that is why in August this year, the board and I met the chief executives of all our investee companies to really have a deep dig down and understand where we stand and where we are going. Okay.
From next year, each chief executive will be signing a performance contract which will define how the future should look like. We are the most active institutional investor on the stock exchange. Of the 36 companies on the stock exchange, we have investments in 22 of them. Of the 23 commercial banks in Ghana, we have investments in 8 of them. In fact, our investments in the banking sector is close to 2.5 billion. Okay, so there's a lot that is being done, and a lot of those investments are giving us good money. Would you know that SNIT is the majority shareholder of Carbank? We have 57% stake in Carbank.
Is the bank doing well?
The bank is doing well. Last year, their profitability was 247 million. This year, we believe they will do in excess of 400 million.
And that benefits we the contributors, because that means you have liquidity to pay if you decide to go for dividend, pay us our entitlements when we retire.
Absolutely.
I see.
Absolutely. And it's not just even in those areas that we've impacted society. Look, we've given more than 2,400 beds to university students through our subsidiary Ghana Hostels. Over 2,400 beds. Our investment in energy, Senate Energy, provides 110 megawatts of electricity. This year, a new plant has been installed that would provide another 110 megawatts at Awomaso in Kumasi. And we are exploring adding 330 megawatts combined cycle to our investments in energy. Hospitality has been where a lot of the noise have occurred, but even there, Labadi Beach Hotel is doing well and paying dividends. We just need to remodel the others and ensure that the returns on investments improve.
Because that was a big discussion about whether your investment decision needs to be ratified by Parliament or some regulator, because it appears over the years some SNIT investments have gone bad, as you rightly said, particularly in the hospitality sector. And people feel like SNIT has become a law unto itself and enters into ventures that may not necessarily benefit the contributors. So is there any recourse to Parliament or anybody, or you are an independent company making independent investments? Because you know the public money, there's a lot of emotion attached to it.
Agreed. Bernard agreed. But we are governed by a regulator.
Okay.
MPRA regulates us. Our investment guidelines are actually approved by MPRA.
Okay.
The most updated of our investment guidelines was just approved 2 months ago by MPRA. So we are bound to go and invest within a certain set of rules.
Bernard, can you please ask the DG what is his plan for Teshinungwa branch, which is in a very poor state? This one is not me, it's people who are sending it, so you have to answer the question.
Teshinungwa branch, Teshinungwa branch
nice
definitely is part of those that will be seeking to renovate into next year.
All right. A question to Snate. Please ask him about the Trivoli Towers, which has been built in a prime area, Sakumono, but has been left to rot and currently being inhabited by squatters. Can it be rented out to recoup some of the investment? I believe it's still salvageable. Akoto from Sakumono.
Trivoli was a project. It was a JV project that we did. Currently, the JV partner is seeking to exit, and we are in conversations as to how to handle the exit process. Once that is done, it places us in a situation to make independent decisions on Trivoli. But it's one that we definitely would be making.
Could you please shed more light on how SNIS 3-tier pension scheme works, especially the benefits and differences between tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3? I'd love to understand how each tier contributes to a worker's pension and what makes them unique. Number 2, what's the advice he will give to workers who are nearing retirement on how to effectively plan and manage their SNID benefits to ensure a smooth transition to retirement? David Elikem, this is a whole course outline you are putting out here.
The 3-tier team actually came in after Act 766 was passed.
Yes.
SNIT only manages tier 1,
Correct.
which is the mandatory scheme.
Yes,
the corporate trustees manage tier 2, another mandatory scheme, and then corporate trustees manage tier 3, that's
which is
not
voluntary.
mandatory. Now for in total, it's 18.5, that is mandatory. 5% goes to the tier 2, 13.5 comes to SNIT, and even the 13.5 that comes to SNIT, SNIT keeps only 11. 2.5 goes to fund NHI.
Wonderful.
Now, for SNIT, it's how you qualify, and the pension computations is based on several dynamics. It could be age, where you qualify for pension because you are 80, so you are 60, or you qualify for pension because at 55 you decided to take an early pension. That puts you on the pension pay, but that doesn't pay lump sum. The lump sum is paid by tier 2, unless people with past credit, they will still get some lump sum paid. Now, there are also people who qualify for pension out of invalidity. So when you become permanently incapable of working, we would then, and you're a member, we'll put you on pension. So currently, the youngest pensioner is only 32 years because it's not possible for him to work. The oldest pensioner is actually 115 years old.
In this country?
In this country. So it means that after 60, we've paid him for 55 years, almost double.
So there's somebody who's 115.
115, and in October we paid him.
Chopping pension.
Chopping pension. Then there's also immigration. Wow. So foreigners working in Ghana, when they are going back to their country permanently, we pay them their benefits.
In dollars?
No, in cedis.
Good morning. Please ask DG if they are considering proposals to increase the percentage of contribution. Some of us have sent proposals to MPRA. Employees should move from 5.5 to 10%. Employer from 13 to 15. What does he think about this?
Honestly, I think it's one of the things that MPRA should lead a discussion on.
All right.
Because if SNIT were to run as a pay-as-you-go scheme, currently we shouldn't be getting 11. Currently we should be getting about 12 to make the scheme sustainable. But because it's a mature scheme with old investments, we are able to supplement and make it work. So this is a broader conversation that all stakeholders in the industry need to sit and have conversations on.
You are getting a lot of questions. Can I make contributions to SNIT as an individual or an entrepreneur through a standing order?
Yes, you can. Okay. Our digital platforms provide for that.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. What are the plans for the anniversary, 60th anniversary? Maybe let me come back home. What are you doing? Are we just doing press conference and leaving it there? Do you have any elaborate celebration for the 60th anniversary?
We would be having a symposium with many stakeholders, I believe on November 5th.
Wonderful.
To engage stakeholders, listen, get ideas, share ideas, have feedback, interact, and redefine the future together.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be having a Thanksgiving service as well. 60 years is worth celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
And at the Media Connect today, we'll provide details on some of the initiatives and anniversary activities that are being rolled out.
From the interest the interview has brought to listeners, you also may want to be doing more regular media visits for your people to be answering questions, because a lot of people have questions for SNIT about the investments you do and also about their contributions. So I'd like to thank you for your time, Kwesi Afrebani, who is the DG of SNIT. Congrats on 60 years of pension contributions, and long live SNIT, long live Ghana. Thank you very much.
And I would, just as a roundup, I would encourage all Ghanaians to sign up to the scheme.
Very important.
It's important, like we say at SNIT, Faudachi personal. Let's win together.
0302 611 622. That's their number. Go to a SNIT office and sign up. $935. You're looking for quality and reliability that lasts. Buy a brand new Toyota from any Toyota Ghana branch and enjoy an extended warranty of 5 years or 120,000 kilometers plus 1 year free service or 20k kilometers, whichever comes first. At Toyota, you're covered from the sale of new vehicles to servicing in our state-of-the-art workshops. Also, genuine spare parts that keep your car performing at its best. Call Toyota on 0302 429 801. Terms and conditions apply. Ghana Drive Toyota. Next time you fly from Accra to any destination, fly Emirates. Your kids will enjoy the trip with over 2 dedicated kids and family channels from CBBS and Nickelodeon to Disney Classics. With flights daily, you can enjoy more convenience and flexibility to over 150 destinations within the Emirates Global Network. Find out more at emirates.com. Why travel abroad when world-class education is right here in Ghana? At Lancaster University Ghana, you earn a British degree, develop employability skills, and enjoy a campus experience that inspires growth and confidence. Gain practical insights, global exposure, and access to scholarships that make your dream degree even more achievable. Go to lancaster.edu.gh or call 0248 656 274.
Good morning, Ghana. Kickstart your day with the irresistible chocolatey goodness of Twitsco, enriched with NF water, a combination of energy-boosting minerals and vitamins, including B vitamins, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. At just 2 Ghana cedis, you can treat yourself and your little ones to a rich, delightful chocolatey taste of Twitsco and power that dream. Simply mix with water, add milk, stir, and enjoy. The kids can't get enough of it, so why wait? Go to the nearest store and grab yours and dance to celebration. Yeah. Someone is going to get lucky. Someone is going to be celebrating soon. If you just grab your phone and simply dial *712#, then you will know that luck is everywhere. Just go with option 1, buy a ticket for yourself, or option 2, to buy for someone else. If you want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you, then you go with option 1 once again. If you prefer to choose your own ticket number, then go with option number 2. Confirm with Momo and you are in. Go online version, do the luckiestafrica.com and register. Tap community tickets to either pick your own lucky number or let the system choose that for you. Pay with Momo or card and you are good to go. Now picture this, you finally got the chance with your long-term crush. You invite her over for a home-cooked candlelit dinner. She accepts, she comes over, everything is on point. The next minute, the lights go off. Any day but today, G&J understands that some moments just should never be interrupted. We keep your world powered with reliable generators, solar energy, and UPS solutions, so the power never stops. G&J, your go-to for total energy solutions. Visit our website, www.gjtechghana.com. G&J, your energy partner. Cowbell has always had you in mind. Yes, I bring you great news. Cowbell is offering you creamy goodness in 2 creamy variants: Cowbell Cream, Cowbell Premium, and Cowbell Vita Rich. All these two options are rich with necessary elements that's great for your porridge, cereal, or beverage. We have different sizes, and different costs. So great stuff for your pocket. Get one now, whether it's premium power or Vita Rich value you are after. Cowbell has you covered. There's a cowbell for you. Cowbell, creamy goodness. If you're a young entrepreneur or a woman building something remarkable or running an SME ready to expand across this all-important African meeting takes place at the Accra International Conference Center from the 4th to the 6th of February 2026. It's a 3-day dialogue. It will be accompanied by the Project Afrique exhibition, and the event will culminate with the Africa Prosperity Champions Awards and Gala dinner at the Kempinski Hotel on the 6th of February. Network with leading investors, access real funding, and learn how to trade across Africa's market of 1.5 billion consumers. Register now at africaprosperitynetwork.com. WhatsApp is 0536 098 325. If you're looking for a best of flavor in every sip, please discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Listen, we have Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy, all for you. So grab yours today. We're available at a local store near you. Call us 0550 032 231. Piva beverages, a taste you will love.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Who cries calling me this odd hour?
Hello. Good evening, Kwame.
Good evening.
We are into baby foods and would like to introduce...
Wait a minute. How did you get my number? You just use ways and means to find people's numbers and be calling them by heart. No respect for privacy or anything at all.
Oh, Bra Kwame.
Is your business privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, location? You might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect information you collect about people. Register your company. It's simple and online. Visit www.dataprotection.org.gh to register. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
Mensaka 15,000 Ghana cedis every ayo for. Busumi bia metua 15 cedis pe. Midini na boy ya mami ye no.
Mensuma je 10,000 Ghana cedis every ayo for chain. Medie 10 cedis na metua free me momo busumi bia.
Menko ade misika na amao. Ayo for ne se amfa.
Na se ye nyina na register ayo family cover no. Na o kai last a wo de sika to wo momo so.
Ish. Asa cheka crowd.
Chese wontua wo ayo ntoboa no. Se wentua wo ayo family cover sika no busumi bia. Policy no enye adwuma. Enti hwese wo ni wadofo bambo no beye adwuma. Hwese sika be wo momo no so abri bia. Na wetumi etua busumi bia entem so. Pe ayo package a ebeboa wo. Nenya bambo pa. Kai se nhihye kakra da ho. We ye nhihye free Salam Alliance Life Insurance Ghana Limited.
Ayo, because you care.
For you and your family.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate. It's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerfort, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s. You lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Abochuki baby de unya sankofa pepper soup wey you know pepper sankofa pepper powder eheshe raw sankofa pepper powder me powder sankofa pepper powder me powder sankofa pepper powder
FDA aji ejade nkrato yatum.
It's the Electroland Xmas are picking warmer promotion. Citi is appreciating and Electroland is offering. Buy Nasco LED TV from 6.99 Ghana cedis, and when you buy Nasco French door, you get a free 5 gas cooker. Buy Nasco 425-liter chest freezer and get free 24-inch TV. Now buy the 545 to 800-liter Nasco chest freezers and get free tabletop fridge. Buy selected TCL smart TVs and get free TV wall bracket, air purifier, and professional monitor. Or you can buy TCL side-by-side fridge and get free 24-inch LED TV. Buy the Samsung QLED 4K Neo TVs from 65 to 100-inch and get your free music frame wireless speaker. Buy Samsung DuraCool Twin Cooling Plus and get free blender or 4-burner gas cooker. Now rush to Electroland showrooms or authorized dealers in Ghana. Call 050-315-9339 or visit www.electrolandgh.com.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
I'm always taking care of the children. All you know is
Squad out to 10 City Breakfast Show. We've been talking about UMB's customer service or customer experience fair. And in studio I have Edim Naite, head of corporate comms at UMB, here with Faustina Yapia, who's the internal comms and external relations manager. Welcome, ladies, to the show.
Thank you.
You're looking all mastered up.
Exactly.
You're always happy about this this brand.
It runs in our veins.
Yeah, I like it. So, what is UMB Customer Experience Fair?
Okay, great. So UMB Customer Experience Fair, as the name goes, we're giving our customers an experience, right?
Okay.
We're basically just telling our customers that you have been with us. We trust you, and now we are positioning us. I mean, we've been doing that since 1972, but even more now, we are positioning ourselves as their partner in growth.
Okay.
So we are offering our premises, everything we're putting it at their disposal for free.
Hey.
So they are just coming in. Just come and display their wares.
Hey.
And we're encouraging, the whole country to be at the UMB head office tomorrow, 31st October.
Come and display our wares.
For free, if you're a customer.
Hey. Okay.
Your services, your products, your goods, your wares, everything you trade in.
Hey.
Just bring it to our premises.
Your head office?
Yes, our head office.
You have space there?
Yes.
To come and sell?
A lot of it.
Really?
To come and sell. And they're not paying anything.
Hey.
All you have to do is bring what you have.
Hey.
Everything you need, we are providing. And we're just telling you that come and sell. We are your partner in growth. We believe in your business. We want it to thrive even more. And that's what the UMBC Express.
Wow.
And remember that Customer Service Week was, in October. And we have done a lot beyond that 6th to the 10th. And we are crowning it
on 31st
tomorrow. Yes.
Why have you chosen 31st October for this event? What makes the day special?
Oh, I mean, there's nothing too special about the day, but it's the end of month. And like I mentioned, we are doing we have been doing a month-long customer service celebration. So we're just crowning it on 31st. So there's really nothing very special about the day.
It's not your birthday or anything.
No, it's not our birthday. But then, I mean, it's becoming, an institution.
So from customer service week to customer service fair, customer experience fair.
Yeah.
I see. And you're talking all kinds of customers of yours.
Yes.
To sell anything.
Yes. So we opened a slot for them.
Same way, radio.
Yeah, they display from agribusiness, pharmaceutical, whatever.
So would you set up stalls for them?
Yes.
Exhibition booths.
Exhibition
for them.
booths.
Yes.
Wow. You should come in this afternoon from 2 p.m.
Because do you know we are customers of UMB?
So yes. Why aren't you setting up
you on
Citi FM Foundation is a customer. So I can come and set up there.
Yes, come.
Aye.
Yeah, tomorrow bring your show. Let's start the breakfast show.
I want to exhibit Caleb.
Oh my God!
Can you get somewhere for me to put him?
We'll put him in a beautiful showcase.
Wow.
Yes.
This is incredible. You're taking CX to the next level.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, we've been talking about, customer experience revolution at UMB. So this is just an arm of it.
Now, what about those who are coming to observe? So I'm not a customer of UMB, but I'm coming to because of what they are doing. What should I expect? Who will I see? What should I expect tomorrow?
So we have over 50 exhibitors
already
who
confirmed.
Who are all customers. And like I did say, we have ranging from agribusiness, pharmaceutical, clothing and textile, anything that you will go into the markets, stretching
So if I'm looking
yourself,
for Ghana rice to buy,
you will find it there.
So if you have a customer who's a Ghana rice farmer, I can basically bring bags of Ghana rice to come and sell.
Oh, yes, and they're offering amazing discounts.
This is serious, man.
Yes,
crazy.
So for us, it's like the relationship is not transactional. Where we open our doors, bring your money. We're your growth partner. Since 1972.
Where is your head office?
Head office is at Airport City near the Marina Mall Enclave, or very next to the Marriott Hotel.
Yeah.
So,
How easy is it to get there?
Very easy. You put it on Google Maps. It will bring you there. It'll say Liberation Road. So just follow the map.
Road.
Yes, it will bring you there.
And you won't miss it because we have our flags.
So if I'm on the main Liberation Road, I can see it.
You can see it. Yeah.
Although if I'm driving, I have to come into the Airport
Yes.
City. But if I'm taking Trotsky, I can just get down.
Trotsky, Airport
the road.
first or second, depending on which
If
side.
I'm coming from Accra, Airport first.
Airport first, yes.
If I'm coming from Medina, Airport
second, yes.
And I can enter through that
That's
side.
small gate, yes.
Will I get t-shirt?
Yes, I'll
You
give
want
you
a
t-shirt.
t-shirt? Don't worry. We should have brought t-shirts for you.
Wow.
And apart from that, we are also going to be offering financial,
literacy.
services.
So there'll be things happening around.
There'll be things happening. There'll be a
Music
lot
and
of
things.
networking, of course.
Food to eat.
Music and
Come on.
entertainment,
Yes.
And we're looking forward to you coming.
To exhibit Caleb.
That's enough.
Wow.
What's in it? So a lot is going to be happening.
Will there be
tomorrow, and it's
display of
just
some
the
of your
beginning.
new apps and things? All your
Yes.
scientific, what do you call your technological thing?
The speed up, yes. And
The
we are
speed up will be
actually
there.
onboarding every customer. Those who are not on it already, onto our speed pay tomorrow. So a lot is happening, in our space tomorrow. And it's going to be very exciting.
Do you intend to make this an annual affair?
Yes.
Wow.
Like she said, it's not a one-off statement. It is who we are. It's an experience. We're growth partners. We're positioning ourselves to growing with you. And if you followed our trajectory as a brand, since 1972, we've had, a very instrumental role in building conglomerates or businesses. And so why not extend it to everybody who is now banking with us. And so for us, customer experience is here to stay. We've revolutionized it, and we're going to make it one of the best in the country.
So UMB is hosting a customer experience fair at the UMB head office. Incidentally, it's at the Snit Emporium.
Yes.
We just finished talking to Snit, and UMB have also come in. Airport City, Accra. What time does it start?
7 a.m.
Till
you drop.
Wow.
And I mean, we're not looking at it being an annual affair, right? Our next stop is going to be in Kumasi. And we're not waiting for 1 year to go to Kumasi.
Moving next month.
It's a moving train.
Say kudu.
Say mom.
Thank you.
Say UMB.
Say mustard.
Say mustard.
Clearly, I'm not part of this conversation.
No, because he's on sale, so he has to let people know his USP.
Adam and Faustina, thank you.
Thank you.
Very good.
But before we go, we can't come here without chanting. So to all our UMB team listening to us, we are UMB, united, motivated, and bold.
I like that. Wow. United, motivated, and bold.
Yeah.
They are mustard with black.
Yes, we love UMB.
I tell you.
My G cool down, don't stop. Time they cool down, don't stop. Plenty enemies don't talk. Silence, money, don't shout. Very soon you go pop champagne, I bad am no. Machiliama, I want you. Very soon you go pop champagne, I bad am no. Machiliama, I want you. Heaven, I wanna ride it. Heaven, I'm wanna ride now. Heaven, I'm wanna ride it. I want you. Heaven, I'm wanna ride it. Heaven, I'm wanna ride now. Heaven, I'm wanna ride it. I want you. Get up, stand up, do your thing. Don't worry, we are sin. Will it, Sebe, who party? If I got 3 months, I got it. And I'm afraid, send you a best if I answer. Near to Shabby, I answer. That's your same quantity, Gideonsa. Take the Baronsa.
5 minutes to 10. We're still on City Breakfast Show this morning.
Yeah, man. So kickstart your day with the irresistible chocolatey goodness of Trisco. It's enriched with NF4, a combination of energy boosting minerals and vitamins, including B vitamins, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. It's going for just 2 Ghana cedis. So grab one and give yourself a treat. Your kids, the little ones, they also love it. So go ahead and serve them that. Trisco, power your dream. So is your organization privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, say their name, number, image, location, and all of that? Listen up, you might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's rights to privacy. So register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It's the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and be guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect the information you collect about people. So register your company or business, organization, or association. It's simple and online. No need to move from the comfort of your home or your office. Visit www.dataprotection.org.gh. Register. Call this number 0256 301 533. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
Happy Global Customer Service Week from all of us at Umini Basic Bank. To all our value customers, thank you for choosing us. And to our beautiful dedicated team, you make service excellence mission possible every day. For more information, call 0307 086 000. Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank.
Get up, stand up, do your thing. Don't worry, we are sin. Will it, Sebe, who party? If I got 3 months, I got it. And I'm afraid, send you a best if I answer. Near to Shabby, I answer. That's your same quantity, Gideonsa. Take the Baronsa. I pass on me, Jim. The fire still burning. So just your baby. Very soon you go pop champagne, I bad am no. Machiliama, I want you. Very soon you go pop champagne, I bad am no. Machiliama, I want you. Heaven, I wanna ride it. Heaven, I wanna ride now. Heaven, I wanna ride it. I want you. Heaven, I wanna ride it. Heaven, I wanna ride now.
All right, there's a few more comments to read before we move on.
There is a place I buy local rice on, and on Tuesday I bought 5 in one bag for 480. The man you interviewed said their local rice is about 600. Is it possible that what I have been buying is a smuggled rice labeled local? Good morning, Bernard.
Good
The
morning.
said military man is W.O. William, and he has been arrested this morning. I think the indiscipline is becoming too much in our country. Once you know someone in authority, it does not mean you're above the law. How can a trained military man beat civilians to the extent of beating a lady? God save Ghana. My name is Sonny.
Yes.
The rapist accepted his crime and asked for mercy. That contributed to the 10-year sentence. He could have gotten 18 or 15. Good morning, Bernard. Hey, come to Adabraka traffic light. There are 3 policemen begging for money. Shaking my head. Really? Kindly remind Della that when it comes to criminal cases, a secret recording can be admitted per the Raphael Kubaji case. Lawyers are talking. Assaulting military officer who chose not to fight people of his size and class arrested. Now he will know his smoothness level at the guard room. Dear Sky, do you mean that if we record public officials or persons in public space, they have the right to privacy in public spaces even if they are not committing any crime? Okay, this one is addressing bloggers and other issues. On filming in public, there is no expectation of privacy in any public space. If what Sky is saying were to be true, TV cameras couldn't film. Okay, Bernard, thank you for your stance this morning against corruption. There is this police Toyota Prado with registration number GP48 always driving recklessly morning and evening. They constantly use the Gempa Golf House Road. I see what you're talking about. Anyone can record criminal activity, whether in public or private, and report it to the appropriate authorities without risking their safety. A person engaging in a criminal act loses their right to their privacy at the material time that the criminal act is taking place.
So we have to leave it here for today. Thank you for listening to the City Breakfast Show. Friday is happening with us tomorrow. Before that, we have Brunch in the City with now Oyo Kote. City News at 10 with Shiba Babeni. Good morning, Shiba.
Good morning, Bernard. Coming up, rice millers halt operations nationwide following